Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? How we doing? Let's get our words out. How are we doing out there, man? We good? Are we good? It's good to see ya. Let me know if you can hear me all good as well in the chat. Appreciate that, man. How are we doing, guys? Hold on a second. Let me just check if the audio's good. We're gonna get into this, man. We've got some stuff to check out today. If you haven't already as well, guys, drop a like on the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Also, pinned comment, pinned link at the top of both chats on Twitch and on YouTube, guys, is the link to the latest video that I'm uploading today, talking about the dev notes that have just dropped for Wuthering Waves and some actually pretty huge additions right at the end. There's a little footnote, but they're actually, like, for me, bigger than the rest of the dev note, actually, which is like a cool update. Lots of materials and rewards and credits and all that sort of stuff, but the end of the dev notes is a banger, actually. So really happy to see that. But welcome. It's good to see ya. Man, the weekend's fast approaching and I cannot wait. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. Going out for food on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for a lie-in. I'm ready to just chill a little bit. I'm ready for the weekend football as well. We won't talk about the football last night, though, okay? We'll just skip over that. We'll just skip over that, okay? We'll just skip over that. Not interested in that. Paid sponsorship deal for CSGO, look. It's not my style. It's not my style. I'm all down for some sponsorship deals. Anybody out there who ever wants to throw one my way, but not for stuff like that. I ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Can you hear me all good? Sweet. How's it going anyway, though, Jamie? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. So, yeah, we've got some stuff to react to today. We're going to play some more Zenless Zone Zero. I do plan to try and double stream tonight, actually. That's the plan anyway. And we might do some PGR later, because the update for PGR drops tomorrow. And then on the 29th, we've obviously got Wuthering Waves. So we've got plenty of stuff coming. I also should hopefully have the video talking about the new Honkai game that's coming out. I think we'll probably upload that tomorrow now. I might get it out later. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we've got plenty to check out. Plenty to check out. 50 stream streak as well, Jamie. Thank you very much for the continued support, bro. You're like absolute legend. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Keep killing it. Keep killing it. Thank you very much, dude. I really do appreciate it, man. So yeah, we've got some stuff I want to react to. We're going to have a look at the worst thing about Wuthering Waves. We're going to check out some new gameplay from Neverness to Everness as well. There's lots of new gameplay floating around now, so we'll check out some of that. There's a couple of videos, actually, on the gameplay, so we'll probably watch all of them because I think it's different people who are actually playing it. So, you know, we're getting different perspectives. People are going to be doing different stuff, so it's always good to try and see if we can get a different angle of the game, basically. So we'll watch both of those. We'll watch the worst thing about Wuthering Waves, and we're going to check out all the new 4-star weapons. A scam from Saint Tontas, trash or treasure. I was having a little look at those yesterday. I thought they looked kind of decent, if I'm honest. The percentage on was it attack now? Was it attack or was it crit? I can't remember now if it was crit or attack, but it was based on the resonant skill. I thought it was alright for characters like Cal Charo and stuff, I guess. But yeah, we'll have a look at that as well and see what it's got to say. I can't remember the actual stats on the weapons now, so I ain't going to try and guess. We'll see. But it's good to hear that you're good, dude. How's things anyway, though, now, man? How you feeling, bro? How's your health doing? Doing good? Man, it's warm. I might need to change into a t-shirt, man. I am hot. As well, guys, again, if you are watching on YouTube, be sure to drop a like on my stream. Obviously, if you're watching on Twitch, there's no like. Do you know, it'd be kind of cool if there was some kind of like interactive thing like that on Twitch. Maybe not a like button, but I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, you know, like, maybe like add some sort of like Facebook system in where you could like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. He's not necessary, really, doesn't he? You know, if it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Audio level's good as well, though, yeah? Let's have a listen, actually. Let's get an idea. Yeah, they seem alright, don't they? They seem alright. Yeah, again, once again, little plug. Video went up today. You should check it out. It's a big update, man. I must admit, I'm excited about it, actually. Portable synthesizers coming. We're going to be getting Echo presets as well. It sounds so simple and it sounds so obvious because it is, and it probably should have been there from the start of the game. But when you absorb an Echo now and you get the little pop-up that says like the Echo's gone into inventory, it'll actually display the Echo stats, the info. So that's great. So when you're farming a particular Echo, especially something like Gio Cheloni going for healing bonus, you won't have to keep popping into your inventory, which I know it's a small thing, some will say, but it's just another thing that's just like, you know what, I don't even have to go into my inventory and look for it now because I know it's trash. You know what I mean? So that's good as well. All these little quality of life things I'm here for because they all add up, don't they, really? They stack up over time, and it's exactly what we want in the game, so I'm really happy about that. And there's a few other little quality of life updates as well. But if you check out the video, guys, you can check it out. Plenty of rewards as well. Lots and lots of shell credits. Lots of materials as well. A new leveling event. That's basically giving you rewards for building out your roster, really, which is good because as somebody who's at the point now where I'm just about to start doing that, because I've been hyper-focusing kind of on a, well, say hyper-focusing, I've been more focusing on a set of characters. We're going to be able to spread out that focus now and start to level up some characters and get a bit of benefit for it as well. And again, plenty of shell credits. I think we're looking at like just short of 3 million shell credits out of 2 of the events, which is insane. A few hundred asteroids as well. Tuners, XP, all that good stuff. We get a new thing as well, forgery supply thing, which basically it works like kind of like a case, really. So that's good. Yeah, all good things coming to the game, man. Like to see. Like to see. Give me a second here. Before we get going. Just want to check some things out. Again, like I said, we're going to check out some Neverness to Evidence gameplay. And I want to watch this video on the worst thing about Wuthering Waves. What is the worst thing about Wuthering Waves? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, should we do this then? Because we've got plenty of stuff to check out. And, we don't have all the time in the world either. So, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's move chat over here. I'll tell you what we start off with. We'll start off with the worst thing about Wuthering Waves, and then we're going to check out some of the Neverness to Everness gameplay. Okay, guys. Let me just drop a pause on that. Just drag it back. Get chat up. There we go. Okay, then. Hopefully, there we go. Let's put that over there. Put that there. Actually, is there drops on? Hold on a second. Is there drops on? Oh, there is. Hold on a second. Wait, is that actual Wuthering Waves? I mean, Wuthering Waves. Zenless is on 0 drops. Is that actual Wuthering Waves? I mean, Wuthering Waves. Zenless is on 0 drops. Is that actual Sorry, the stream is playing in the background. Yeah, there's all campaigns. Predecessor's got drops going on at the moment. Trying to get on that deadlock hype, maybe. Distracting a few people to the space. Maybe I'm just tripping. I thought for some reason there was Zenless drops. I guess whatever. Anyway, it's imported. All right. Okay. All right. Let's hop straight into this then. See what this is all about, and then we're going to check out some Neverness to Everness gameplay and give that a look, see, and see what it's all about. Man, I'm looking forward to that actually, because anybody knows I am anticipating Neverness to Everness quite highly. Looking forward to it. So, yeah, hopefully the gameplay lives up to that. Pardon me. But anyway, let's check out this video from Bankrupt X Dope, shall we? Do you know what? Drop a preemptive sub, preemptive like. Let's check out the video. The worst thing about Wuthering Waves. Let's have a little look-see then, shall we? Oh, that's loud. Okay. Like in the Goku intro.
What is up, guys?
Let's see what he's saying then.
Back again with another video, and today we are on some Wuthering Waves.
Okay.
Now, I haven't uploaded much of this game on my channel, and it's for a very simple reason, I'll be honest. But
ooh,
I've always wanted to be able to get into this game.
Is he playing on mobile?
But I haven't, and I can't. I just can't.
Okay.
Right. As you can see, I'm playing on my tablet, right?
Oh, okay. It's on tablet.
I don't know. I don't have much going on here on this account. I have very few characters.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you definitely don't. You haven't even maxed out any characters, have you? Okay.
I've grinded nothing.
Biggest mistake I can see that you've made. You guys can't see this, but he chose the male rover. That's why he doesn't like the game. We've solved it, guys. That's the worst thing about Wuthering Waves.
I'm not even halfway through the story, I don't believe.
Okay.
Don't have the free character. Like, I've done nothing in this game, right? But before I really hop into anything.
Okay, I'm interested because these are the sort of videos I like to see. I'm not so fussed when I see somebody who's got like hundreds of hours into a game and they're like, this is the worst thing about a game. Because usually it's just, you know, it's a niggle, it's a pain in the butt kind of thing. But when somebody's at this point, they're really not playing the game. They're not that interested, or they're playing on a super casual basis to the point where it's like it's not drawing them in. So I'm a little bit more interested to see what they consider the worst things, because they're probably more deal breaker issues, if that makes sense. Now, they might not be, in my opinion, right, or see it as that. It doesn't mean they're not wrong. They're not right, sorry. But yeah, I just think they're a little bit more impactful, aren't they, if it's made somebody not really want to play the game.
I'll be having a good day today. If I'm not having a good day, I hope your day gets better. You already know the drill. Now.
Okay.
I think this is something, right, like.
Dude, I could not play on mobile, man. These textures look disgusting. The little pop in here and there. The frame rate. He's only standing still and the frame rate looks like it's absolutely diabolical. I can't wait for you guys who have got a PS5 are going to be able to play the game on PS5 if you are struggling on mobile at the minute. And if you don't have that option, then I do feel for you. And hopefully the game gets some better performance options in future. But I think there's only so much you can do because, as again, this game for me, it ain't a mobile game. It just happens to have a mobile port, in my opinion.
I think that like these Chinese studios, I think they really do some great things out there. But I do think they also have a very specific strategy that they like to use, okay, where it comes down to minimum effort in my opinion, in a lot of areas.
Okay.
And good to decent effort in other.
Okay, I'm interested to see what he's got to say here, actually. I'm thinking maybe this dude is just a little bit less of a gacha gamer in just the way he's speaking. I don't know, he might not be. He might be in, like, hardcore gacha gamer, just the way he's speaking. But I can't disagree with what he's saying on the surface, but at the same time, as something like Wuthering Waves goes, and there's other gacha games as well that do this, I think there's a lot of effort put in a lot of places now. There could be more effort put in particular places, but we all know that particular design aspects of the games are done in a set way to attempt to maximize profit. But I do think as developers go, and there are other developers in the space that definitely do seem to want to make good games and put a lot of effort into the actual game itself, minus all the gacha stuff. But yeah, let's see what he's got to say.
And that is enough to keep the community engaged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I feel like there's like a strategy to it, and they all stick that like the Chinese, like, you know.
True. Again, if we're talking about keeping people coming back, that's definitely true.
No. The marketers.
Just enough to get the hook.
Because it
works. Keep your hooks.
You know? And that's nothing on them. Like, that's great. You know, what's the word?
What's it, Riley? Yes.
It's great work.
Biggie's part of that dev note. Just a little footnote at the bottom. Oh yeah, by the way, this is bigger than everything you've just read. It's like, man, you could have led with that. You could have led with that. I'm hyped about it, to be fair.
It's great as a business. What they are doing,
Portable
is great.
synthesizer's big as well.
Consumer wise, it stinks here. It stinks here sometimes, right?
Okay.
Just, for example, like we talk about the convenient things, they have some good things here, like, having guaranteed weapons.
Yep.
But then it still does follow the same price structure as, like the MiHoYo brand, $1,600, $100 for 6480. I think that's how it is or whatever. Like,
pretty standard across the whole gacha space. Again, from the way he's speaking, I think this dude, I'm not saying he doesn't play gacha games, but it just seems that, like, I've noticed with some people when they do talk about things like Wuthering Waves or whatever, a lot of their issues sometimes come down to the gacha element, and I'm just like, well, I think really this genre is just probably not for you, and that's fair, that's fine. But yeah, it seems like, again, when it comes to the gacha system, it's a generous, it's not the most generous system, but it's pretty decent. The weapon system's as good as it gets, really. Well, there's probably better,
like,
but it's decent.
We see that formula, and let's just stick to it permanently.
Okay, one thing I will say here, I agree with that. I definitely do think Wuthering Waves needs to deviate a little bit. And I'm not talking about ignoring profits. I just think that keeping people wanting to play the game as much as possible rather than just getting them to log in and come back here and there. I just want to see them do something where it's like, right, we want you to come for the gameplay, because I think they'll just maximize profits then anyway, because people who are going to be spending more time on the game are more likely to spend. Your spenders are going to spend anyway, but people who are maybe on the fence or typically don't spend, if they love the game and it gives them that sort of feeling that they just want to keep playing and there's cool things to do every day, they're more likely to spend as well. But yeah, I'm not too sure that's where he's going, but I think that Wuthering Waves should deviate a little bit from that, that just, let's throw things in to allow you to get enough asteroids to maybe pull on some banners, but then you might want to spend a little bit to get the banner, and it's all about chasing the next banner. And I understand people will say, well, that's gacha. And I get it. I understand that. And I'm not saying change that model, but just give us more, So the monthly chase is the gameplay loop itself.
Instead of doing sales and stuff like that, they've just decided we're going to stick to this formula. And that formula has somehow reared its way into controller support.
Okay.
There is not controller support in this game.
It's coming.
There is not controller support in MiHoYo games.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's coming. I will say, though, I think with a game like this coming to mobile, should have had controller support from the very get-go. Now, there might be things that happen on the inside from a technical standpoint, from, getting things registered. I don't know. Sometimes it can be just a bit of red tape that stops things happening. I don't think it is because it took the time it took. I think it was more of a technical aspect, and it might not be ready. Should I say it wasn't ready? Whatever. That's a terrible sentence, but it wasn't ready. All right, let's go with that. It should have been. I think with a game that's got this sort of mechanical level of skill expression, and it's quite demanding on that side of things, should have had controller support from day one. But the fact that it's coming, it's a good thing.
At all. Like outside of console, like if you wanted to turn your tablet on, right? And I'm like, let me hook up my controller and play like that. It's not available, I don't believe. At least the last time I tried on Genshin Impact, it was not available. I could not do it. And
yeah, somebody told me that Huyo sold the rights to controller support to, I think it was to Apple. So you could only get controller support on Apple with a specific device or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody did say that in my comment section. Sounds about Huyo, to be fair. But yeah, Genshin, yeah, it's a thing that should be there from day one. It's quality of life option that should be there.
This game has been out for, I don't know how long this game's been out, but like, it's not here. It's not available.
Okay.
Don't know when the PlayStation release. Like, I thought there was a PlayStation release for this game, but I might be wrong, right? If there is no PlayStation, or no console release, there's a reason why, this game is great, right? I think it is a good game. I think in a lot of ways it is better than Genshin. But the fact that it's not on console does matter, right? It can't really ever beat Genshin because it's not on console. Number two, it doesn't have controller support. So mobile players have to break their fingers to play this game.
Dude, I genuinely don't know how people can play this game semi-regularly. I've even had people comment saying it's fine, it's okay. I'm just like, it wouldn't be for me. Wouldn't be for me. The only little bit of mobile gaming I'll do here and there is I'll play something like AFK Journey on mobile, Hearthstone, you know, maybe like a turn-based RPG or gacha game where, you know, it's kind of semi-auto play because I'm not really having to do too much, just like setting things up. Because, yeah, dude, if there's any skill expression in a game, mobile just ain't it.
I really was trying. Like, when it first dropped, I was trying to, you know, log in. I was doing my dailies.
Hey, what's up, Neil?
But I just got tired of it. It's too much to do for a mobile game because it's really not a mobile game. It's not that. It is in.
I agree with this. I've been saying this for the longest time. I do not think Wuthering Waves is a mobile game. It is, obviously. It is, technically. And it has to be on mobile because that in the gacha space, that's where a lot of the revenue is. But Wuthering Waves is a game that just happens to be on mobile because they know there's a revenue base there. But I definitely think going forward, obviously when controller support comes, it's a different factor because people are going to have a lot more enjoyment with it. But I definitely think, I don't want to say prioritize it because I feel like that's kind of shafting mobile players and it's probably an elitist way to look at it. But I just think the way the game's designed, mobile kind of holds this game back. And I know that can be said for other games as well, but specifically this game definitely does get held back by the mobile space. And I would like to see them push more, especially when the PlayStation, hopefully the PlayStation launch happens, it does really well for Kuro, and potentially they can really start to push, and almost it becomes so profitable that it becomes like a separate dev system, and we might get, you know, they can push the frontier, push the boundaries a little bit more on the PC and the console versions that they won't be able to do on the mobile version. Now, I'm not saying have content that's not in the mobile version, but just dial it up on the PC and the console version, you know?
Indeed, a gacha game. It came out on mobile devices, but it is not a mobile gacha game. It is a gacha game that is on mobile devices, but it's a PC game. It's a gacha, just a gacha game. You know, it's on PC, you can download on PC, but it also happens to be on the App Store, and we can download it on mobile. And it doesn't feel good here, especially on my tablet. Like, I got this big old tablet, right? In hopes that, oh, okay, now that I have this, I can hook up my Xbox controller and play. Nope, can't do that here. Because for some reason, we're not giving you controller support. So,
well, they are giving you controller support. It's not there yet, granted. We'll give him that, but it is coming, dude. It is coming. But this is not on him. Not every player of a game is look, because I know some people, when people make videos like this, like to rag on people where you should have looked and blah, 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 which I guess if you're going to make a video probably would have helped to maybe have a little look. But this is a good perspective of the average player who doesn't go onto the Twitter, who doesn't go onto the dev notes, who doesn't watch YouTube videos about it, who doesn't know all the upcoming stuff, doesn't know leaks, doesn't know information, and just thinks, oh, well, the game hasn't got controller support, and I kind of heard it was coming to console, but I don't know, because they haven't really made a big song and dance about it coming to console. You would hope that it would make sense as well, that they have a little advertisement in-game coming to PlayStation 5 soon, you know what I mean? Like that little thing as well, so people can be kept up in the know, which I know we do get little news, but I'm talking a straight pop-up in the game when you log in, something that's in your face kind of thing, like, it's good to hear this sort of perspective, to be fair.
This is useless. You want to hook up external keyboard? Guess what? That ain't working either. Go find some third-party thing. And it's like, there may be a third-party way to get like the external keyboard to work. I'm not sure what that is. I have to do research to it. But I know just innately, you cannot do it. And that is frustrating for me. And I can't speak for you. I can speak for me. And I can look at their numbers. Yes, they still do good. But like, I feel like they can do better. They can go beyond with simply having this game have controller support and then being slated on console.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, how much do you have to pay to get the game?
Sorry to keep pausing it, but like, obviously we're yapping here. Controller support, I think, will make people who have a mobile phone that's good enough to play the game at a playable performance, you know, they're getting a decent frame rate or a playable frame rate, and the game looks decent, you know, because I know there's better phones out there that are designed for that. So there's going to be people who are having a lot better experience than some people who are on a potato phone. Their phone's melting, the game's running like shit, textures are all over the place, and it's just not an enjoyable situation. That's not going to change with the pad. But people who've got a decent phone, and there's a lot of people out there now that do have decent phones, having a pad will be a game changer for them, you know? Again, there is some people who are probably able to enjoy the game using touch controls, but there's a lot of people as well who are probably like, yeah, man, I'm waiting, because I've seen people saying, I've got it on mobile, I'm just waiting for the console release because I don't like the control system. Getting a pad, for those people who don't have a PlayStation 5, that is going to be a big factor, and getting more enjoyment out of the game is going to make you more likely to spend money as well, isn't he? At the end of the day, that's just a fact. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate ya. And obviously coming to PlayStation 5 as well, it's a whole new audience, so that's going to increase revenue as well, isn't he?
On console, I don't know. I've always wondered what PlayStation charges, what Xbox charges, and, like, you know, what hoops you have to actually hop through to be able to get your games, like, get these games on, you know, console releases. But I just know as it stands now, I think the game is good. It does a lot of great things, but it's gonna stay very much in a specific area. Like, it can't really show out until it does those things that I mentioned, right? Not to say that it's going to do bad, right? You're still your favorite, you know, Genshin and Star Rail creators, because it's the same audience. Let's be honest, it's the same audience. Your same favorite creators are still gonna drop videos on this game, and y'all are probably playing them. But for the people who are console and mobile gamers of these games, we're just pushed out. For now. I know there's probably somebody here that says, "Oh, I do play on mobile," but I really don't think it's many people that really sit here and play these games on mobile. If you do,
fair.
I'm gonna tell you right now: put your phone down, put your tablet down, go outside, because it's genuinely just it just don't feel good, and I feel like you could just be doing way better things.
Do you know what? I've got a Samsung A53, so it's not a terrible phone, but it's not a great phone. It's definitely not something that I would imagine would run Wuthering Waves decent. I'm gonna have a little go over the weekend. I'm gonna download Wuthering Waves on mobile, and I'm gonna attempt to play it and see what it's like. As somebody who doesn't enjoy mobile gaming anyway, I can already know that it's going to be a trash experience for me. But I want to see what it feels like, you know? I really want to see what it feels like. Because I agree, I definitely think having no pad and not being on PlayStation is holding this game back massively. Of course, that's going to be rectified soon, but it's a big factor.
Than trying to play this game in this format. Go do something else. Like, I could literally never recommend someone download this that's not on PC. If you don't got a PC, you're not playing Wuthering Waves. That's my recommendation to everybody out there.
Oh, I agree. I'm not questioning Kuro. I know Kuro. It's not even just about being on every platform. This is Kuro's first global launch of self-published, isn't he? I know with PGR it came to China, and I don't know if they did have some help in global publishing. I'm not too sure, but this is their first global drop of a game together on their own, you know, and then obviously coming to PlayStation as well is a massive deal for them. So it's not something that I'm like, oh, it should have been there right away. Controller support should have been. That for me, don't get a pass for that. Coming to PlayStation, different kettle of fish, you know, it's a big deal. Getting a game on, you know, it's one thing launching on PC, which as PC gamers, we see it as the be-all and end-all, but let's not pretend that obviously mobile's the biggest gaming market going, but getting out onto a PlayStation specifically, it's getting into people's living rooms in a different way, you know? Obviously, mobile's different as well in terms of gaming. It's a lot more casual and spender heavy. PC gaming's, I don't want to say niche, but a lot more, I'd say it's a lot more, I don't want to say hardcore as well, but you understand what I'm saying. Getting onto consoles, getting into the almost into the normie's hands. It's getting into the everyday person's hands, isn't it? I think there's a lot of people that are going to get on the PlayStation who probably have heard of Wuthering Waves but are not interested at all because they've heard it's some sort of gacha game. They'll see it on the PlayStation store and they'll be like, you know what? Let me give it a try. And they're going to be blown away by it, I think. And there's going to be a massive market for it, in my opinion. That's if it has a good launch, of course.
Attempt to get my friends on this gacha game because it's all like, oh, we don't got PCs, we're all console players. Well, you know, so it's all like, nah. None of us want to sit on our phone and sit there and play a game with our head hunched over down looking. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to break our fingers to die. Like, no. It's just unattractive and it's just doing too much. just simply doing too freaking much. I just got this guy pulled up because, you know, they're cool. But, you know, yeah, it's just doing too much. It's just, I'll leave it there. And I hope that something can happen soon. Like,
gaming is gaming, man. It doesn't matter what device. Oh, it doesn't matter what device you're on as a gamer. I just definitely think there's different demographics of gamers and different platforms, isn't there? You know, when it comes to mobile, everybody's got a phone, so everybody can game on a phone, and there's probably a lot more variation in the demographic potentially. You know, from just whatever, every walk of life. Where PC gaming, I think, is, like I said, I don't want to use the term hardcore, but it feels like it's a little bit more narrow, you know what I mean? Console gaming's definitely a lot more like, I don't even want to use the word casual either, because there's sweats on console as well, isn't there? But like, it feels like it's a little bit more, well, it's couch gaming, isn't it? You know what I mean? You've probably got a lot more like dads and, you know, your average FIFA player is on console compared to PC. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you was teasing Jamie.
I mean, like 1.4, because obviously 1.3, I don't think 1.3 talked about a controller like update. I don't think it did. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like half. Correct me if I'm
Feels
wrong.
more adult.
If they,
well, I just think that you're more likely to find like your indie titles and stuff, aren't you, on PC? You know, those really like odd titles. You know, look, perfect example, the Forever Winter. That's the sort of thing that's not going to drop on console unless it does really well on PC. Do you know what I mean? These sort of titles that pop up every now and again, they usually, unless they're published by a massive corporation, they usually come to PC, blow up, and then they end up coming to console, don't they? Typically, unless they're specifically a PC game. You know what I mean? Obscure, yeah. A little bit more obscure, definitely, yeah.
Stated that there is one coming in that 1.3 update.
I think you get a little bit more experimental type of games on PC as well, don't you?
Like I said, I could be wrong. I did not watch the whole thing. But like without it, I think,
you know, as well, there's certain genres as well that are just more PC orientated, right? Like, you know, MOBAs, definitely more PC orientated. Now, I'm not saying you can't get that sort of stuff on console, but for the most part, there's particular ones and some of the biggest ones you just can't. You know, hardcore shooters, you know, you can get them on console, but for the most part, it's the PC area. You know what I mean? And I'm talking like things like Valorant. I know you can get Valorant on console now, but Valorant and CS, you know, mil sim type shooters, you know, that sort of stuff. You're more likely to get like deep niche RTS games, you know what I mean? A variation of different genres that like you get on console, but you just get a more wide range niche titles on PC.
I can say it as a person who's just put off against this game, that there are many more like me that are in the same situation that are just like, it's cool. Yeah, it does look better than Genshin, but I can't use my controller to play it. So therefore I can't and I won't play it. I can, but I won't. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. So please tap in the comments if you feel that way. Like, please, let's like make this video go somewhere, right? Because I feel like these things are like,
it's kind of funny. As I said, again, this is how average people see things, because this dude isn't following the news, which is not on him. He shouldn't have to. You know, that's not how it works. But he's like, you know, let's get this video going somewhere. Hopefully we'll get controller support, not knowing that it's coming. You know, he's going to find out soon. He's going to be like, holy shit, man, my prayers have been answered.
They got to be talked about enough and pushed up enough in the categories of things we want for it to ever matter, right? And I feel like a lot of times specifically in this this MiHoYoverse, I hate to say it on this game, but that's what I'm gonna call it. This MiHoYoverse gacha space, because it's really only this gacha space. I'm not going to apply the way this community acts. Like, yeah, this community. I'm not gonna call this the gacha community. I'm not gonna do that, because I'm a part of other gacha communities in terms of I've viewed them, and they simply, at least the ones I'm a part of, the one that I've seen, do not act how this MiHoYoverse community acts. instead of focusing on the other things like just for like lulls and trolls, instead of focusing on the drama that really doesn't matter to really anybody watching, it really only affects the lives of the people that are playing the game, that are like making the content creator. There we go. It really only affects the content creator, but yet the whole community decides to weigh in and blow up something that literally doesn't matter to the actual person watching. It only really applies to people that are content creators.
Okay, I think
so. Instead of highlighting stuff like that, how about we highlight the stuff that's going on in game that we...
Oh, look, let me just pause the video a second. I want to get to the comment section to see if everybody's like, yo, it's coming. Controller support is coming to mobile in patch 1.3, by the way. Phenomenal. I told you. I bet dude saw that comment. He was like, yes. The game is coming to PS5. There's an announcement when it was going to be exactly. Cough malware bites. I'm definitely not new to gacha. I just play games in a different format that feels more mobile friendly, specifically vertical gachas or turn based. I think, you know, again, as I said, the way he was wording things, I was saying maybe he's a little bit newer to gachas, or he doesn't play gachas so much. Or it's just more that maybe he's a little bit more casual in that sense. And the problem is nowadays, when you use that term, everybody takes that negatively. That doesn't mean you're shit at a game, you know. There's plenty of people who are far more casual at games and 10 times better than me. It just means that, you know, you're not delving into all the, you know, the news, the dev updates, the patch notes, all this sort of stuff, you know what I mean? The drama on YouTube. Because obviously you would have known about something like the controller support. This is your average gamer who's going out and touching grass and not spending all the time looking at fucking dev notes like somebody like me.
Could get improved, right? And I'm not saying that all the drama and stuff is all completely mute, because there are some things that I'm like, that did need to be talked about. Like that's something serious. Like, you know, somebody's doing wrongdoings. That some of that stuff does need to be talked about, right? I'm not saying that those things need to just be not talked about, but I'm saying there are other littler things that happen. It's like, why are we pointing all of our attention and resources to that? Well, we could be talking about some things that can improve the game.
Okay. I get what he's saying. He's saying, like, you know, why I guess why content creators in the community focused on drama rather than the updates of the game. It's just how it is, isn't it, really? You know? I guess I can see what he's saying regarding the community, which I think they do. I think in the gacha space, the community is quite open about airing the grievances with game issues, along with enjoying drama as well. But at the end of the day, when it comes to content creators, you know, drama sells, doesn't it? That's why there's a lot of specific drama type channels that just react to other people's content and get into rows with them all the time, you know what I mean? Over the stupidest little, like, sometimes where somebody's just misspoke or misquoted somebody, and the next thing you know, they've made 15 videos on each other. It sells, doesn't it?
And for Wuthering Waves, if we're not gonna do...
See what I mean, dude? See, like, the texture poppings and stuff, that'd piss me off. Like, Gian went bald for a split second then. You know what I mean? Dude's been popping that Alpacin, and it grew back quick.
Console support.
Again?
I promise you, they're going to get an influx of players. And maybe they won't, just because it's been so long at this point. There's
I think they will.
They
I think they will.
because it's been long.
If they do a good job of advertising it, I think they will. You know, if they do some sort of, I don't know how it works in the mobile stores. I don't know if you can promote. I'm sure you probably can yourself at the top of the page, like, you know, Wuthering Waves now with controller support, so people like, holy shit, I'm getting back on the game kind of thing, you know what I mean? I think if they do that, like, that could definitely bring people in. It's whether people know, you know, because it's been so long, people might have been like, I can't play this with touch screen controls, I'm not going back until there's pad support. And then if they don't know there's pad support, they're not going to be drawn back, are they? So that's on Kuro as well to advertise.
The way gaming communities are, it's just like, when you miss people on that hype period, you miss them, and some people just don't come back. But I think
Roll gang user exposed, right?
Support. So, I'm done ranting. I'm done talking. Community.
Yeah, man. Look at those textures, bro. Shit. You know what, though? Mobile games have come a long way, though, really, when you think about it. As like somebody who doesn't game on mobile phones, you know, like, it is impressive when I look at stuff like this. And I'm like, damn, man, that's wild, you know. Really, when you think about it. But at the same time, looks trash as well.
Tap in, like, share the video, like it, even if you don't necessarily care, right? You're on PC, this doesn't affect you.
Okay, then, all right, then, I've seen enough. Okay, all right, dude seems chill. Yeah, I think some of the stuff you said in the video was fair, definitely. I think not having a controller support definitely hinders the game on mobile, in my opinion. I don't think that's a hot take. I know there will be people who are avid mobile gamers, and it won't be a problem for them, and they can still clear majority of the content, if not all of the content. But I definitely do think it would be just more enjoyable and more immersive aspect. Well, as immersive it can get on mobile. Coming to PlayStation, of course, is going to be massive for the game as well. The old gacha system that he was talking about, that's pretty standard. I understand what he's saying in terms of maybe they should deviate from the norm, which I'd like to see as well. Not in terms of the gacha system, just in terms of the way they do content. They might do, man. It's early on. We got to let it go first. Let's see what happens. You know, maybe look back in 6 months. You know, see how the first year goes, and then see where we're at on the first year anniversary, and see what Kuroda are cooking. Then I think will be a big tell, really. You know. We'll see how things go. Yeah, good video. Good video. Was income on mobile order 5 times PGR income on its worst patch. It even can be said that the word itself can sponsor PGR. Well, yeah, I was saying this. I think how PGR have done a collaboration, people, obviously, it spurns the conversations of, oh, I wonder when we're going to get a Wuthering Waves collaboration. Oh, what could it be? What anime could work in Wuthering Waves? In my first 40s, I would like to see that. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to see that. There's plenty of fucking dope anime that could be implemented really well into Wuthering Waves. But before we do that, maybe we do a PGR collaboration. You know? Hoyo were doing it. So let's do something like that. You know, because there's some dope-ass characters that could work really well in Wuthering Waves. We could bring over some of that music as well, because it's fire, especially for some boss fights and stuff like that could hit in a different way that I think would be better for Wuthering Waves personally. And it'd be great advertisement for PGR, because I think obviously there's a lot of people in the space who know about PGR, then there's a lot of people who don't, but there's a lot of people who, you know, would see the characters, be like, dude, this character's sick, is this what PGR does? And then just be like, you know what, I'm going to check it out, I'm going to try it out, and give it a go, and then, like me, do that, and they're like, holy shit, the combat in this game's fire. I'm gonna keep playing. You know, now I'm actually a PGR fan now. I like the game. Like, I'm still early on in the game and I'm new to everything, but I'm a fan of, I am a genuine fan of PGR now. The game is a good game. And if it wasn't for Wuthering Waves, I would have never played PGR. But obviously I'm somebody who's a little bit more in the game ecosystem, I guess, you know, in terms of gaming in general. You know, I look around, I watch videos, I go on Twitter, I see what's cracking, you know, so I knew about the game. There'll be plenty of people who, especially when it comes to console, will be playing the game, but then it's not going to be on console. That's the problem there, like, I guess. But, you know, there's been people on PC as well who wouldn't have played PGR, or maybe not even heard of the game as well. You know, there's definitely a potential to get some crossover for sure. First year anniversary free Yinlin skins. Let's go. I had to Google that shit. I heard about Keck. I thought you'd have heard about Keck. Dude, that's been around for years, man, on Twitch. Didn't Keck fucking sperm from WoW? I remember. Or as Legion says, Wuthering Waves. Oh, Pog. Okay. What are we yapping about now? We were just watching a video of a dude talking about the worst thing in Wuthering Waves. Yeah. Shall we go switch to something a little bit different, boys and girls? Yeah? We're going to switch to something a little bit different now. We're not talking about we're not talking about Wuthering Waves. We're not talking about PGR. We are talking about Never Needs to Ever Needs, so. All right? As you guys know, who've been watching my channel, Never Needs to Ever Needs is probably one of my most anticipated upcoming gacha games. I think they smashed it out the park with the initial trailer, gameplay trailer that we got, and then the follow-up dev interview / little video that they did. I thought it was kind of interesting, and I'm very excited about the game. I'm looking forward to it, and we've just got some new gameplay dropping around the internet. There's a couple of videos floating around. We'll probably watch all of them, but let's check this one out first. It's from Excel Blaze. Let's drop a sub, preemptive like. Never Needs to Ever Needs, new 15 minutes gameplay, 4K 60 FPS. Let's check it out and see what's crack-a-lacking, shall we? I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Straight into the driving gameplay. Okay. Playing on PC. Okay. Okay, that was jarring. Dude, look at the city, man. Like, the city looks gorgeous. I'm telling you, I think this game is incredibly pretty. I know there was a talk in the initial trailer of how the characters were a little bit basic, but the rest of the game, I think, looked freaking fire. Dude, it's wild to be driving around like kind of like GTA in a Porsche-looking car as an anime waifu. Let's go, I'm here for it, man. Audio sounds good in the tunnel as well. Hearing the gear changes. Can you run people over, though? This is the question. Try and run somebody over, dudes. Can you jack cars in the street, then? Lighting looks pretty. Okay, we got gliders. We knew about that anyway, though, didn't we? Okay, we can we swim? Oh, disappointed. I respect my guy for doing it, though. He's got to do what the gamers are asking for, you know? Let's face it. When we all play these sort of games, one of the first things you do, you try and run people over because we're all sick fucks. Shame that you can't do it. Hopefully that's something that maybe they listen to. I want to see people go flying all over the place, man. I want to see it. Lots of NPCs about, though. I'm actually impressed with the actual volume of cars and NPCs. Nice reflections as well in the street from the lighting. Lots of good lighting. One thing I'll say, though, about Tower of Fantasy with RTX on, when you're in a Mirroria, it's nice. It's actually a decent ray tracing version because there's a lot of ray tracing that just doesn't look that good or is that noticeable. I know sometimes it's a lot more realistic and subtle, but in a game that's an anime game, give me all the nice reflections, man, and it looks kind of pretty in there, and I'm kind of feeling this as well. Looks all right. Oh, God. Seeing a bit of pop-up in the background there. Dude just got flattened by a train, but seeing a bit of pop-up in the background there. The city looks massive, though. Okay, we've got a car showroom here. That thing looks like a Jetta, that does. Okay, standing, I think, on a lamppost. So I'm assuming you can go over to this part of the city as well. The city looks pretty big, doesn't it? It looks incredibly vibrant and lively as well. Now, you're not going to get Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto terms of immersive, alive city in terms, you know what I mean? That interactiveness of where it genuinely feels like a living, breathing city almost. But it looks very vibrant and alive in terms of there's lots of things going on, lots of people about, lots of cars. This is good. So is it 14 members then, is it? Okay, we're fighting the dustbin or the trash can. Combat's looking okay. Okay, looks like we got a bit of car customization here. Dude, I want to play this game so bad. Didn't actually show any customization. Lighting looks nice. Yeah, this is really cool how you can do this. Now, is this going to be a thing that's particular with this character? Because this was the same character that we saw do this in the initial trailer, wasn't it? So, I think it was anyway, if I remember right. So, is this a particular characters can do these sort of things, or can everybody do this wall running? Looks like as well, we've got 3 abilities. I don't know what this is here. These 3 dots. It looks like something related to movement, doesn't it? I don't know if it's like a double jump or... is it to do with like gliding stamina or something? We've got an R ability here as well. Obviously our health. Maps up here like normal. 4 characters. Okay, interesting. I want to see if you can rob a car. Okay, steal it. Carjacking. Carjacking. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe there's not all vehicles are drivable, just a select few. So they act like mounts, I guess, then in a way. That's a little bit of a disappointment, I think. Or it's not a game breaker. I want to be able to rob a bus and stuff like, you know what I mean? Hey, it might slap him, but I'm guessing it's not a thing. Steal the bus. There's passengers on it as well. Come on, steal the car. I love the effects of her attacks. How it's like almost like a comic book style effect when she does her attacks. This is a character you can talk to. I'm assuming as well it's going to be like all the other games where we're going to get map expansions, because this map looks freaking massive, dude. And it looks like there's a variation of different areas around it as well. It keeps going to look like he's about to carjack somebody. Okay, this is back to where we was at the start, yeah. Are we having a looping gameplay here? No. Actually, let me go back a second. Were those 3 dots doing anything then when he was gliding? Okay, I think they are something to do with your movement, right? Because look, is it to do with your double jump, maybe? Oh no, it's a dash. Oh, it's his stamina. Okay. Okay, it must be his stamina, because when he dashed, then one of the circles went away and then started to charge back up. So you've got 3 dashes then. And I'm assuming... Oh? No? I'm assuming? Okay, so a dash... So it seems like a dash consumes the entirety of one of these circles. I'm wondering if sprinting slowly burns them down, maybe? Okay, character switch. What's going on, Kirana? Animation still needed. Yeah, I agree, definitely. I think the characters could do with a little bit work in the faces, maybe. Oh, wait. Okay, no. I was just about to say you can carjack people, but it had a little symbol above the top of the car. I'm guessing it's kind of like, you know, like GTA when you can call your car to be dropped off, I'm assuming. Or I wonder if there's particular cars you can carjack, maybe? But I'm assuming it's probably just going to be your car that you can drive, right? And if there's damage... I like the sound of the gear changes. Banging internal view. Let's go. Old school dashboard. Loving it. Loving it. This is, I swear this is modelled off a Jetta. Okay, what's this? What's it called? Moby Dick. Moby Dick bookstore. So that's one thing I'm interested in. How many of the places within the game, interiors, how many of the interiors are accessible? So I don't know what that says. I'm guessing it says something like the store's closed or something. Puka. It said coming soon on the door there. I wonder if maybe that'll become open, because there was another Puka place somewhere else. Maybe that's like a place you can go inside. Okay, NPCs, a little bit generic, but I think I can kind of give a pass to a degree because there's a lot of them, you know? Something like Zenless Zone Zero, the NPCs are top tier. Wuthering Waves got decent ones. Zenless Zone Zero, the top tier, but there's not many of them, are they? And they're very static, you know? They've got their place where they are, and there's no need to, like, for them to be generic, really. But they're, you know, they look a little bit generic, but there's a lot of them, so I'll give them a pass on that. Well, you can be run over. I was just about to say, can you be run over? She got run over by the train, didn't she? Weather effects look decent as well. Damn, there's a lot of traffic, isn't there? See how many cars are coming out of that tunnel then? Look how many cars are coming. Dude, this has got more traffic than GTA. Can you go down that tunnel? I'm curious if you can go down that tunnel, if it's just used as like a loading thing, because there's like a steady stream of cars coming, isn't there? As if maybe they're just textures and they're loading at a certain point, potentially. Okay, looks like they're called in the car again, because the car's here. Looks like you can have some liveries on your vehicles as well, yeah. Okay, there's destructibility. That's cool. Okay, quite a bit, actually. I like that, because it's raining there. Did you see that one NPC? He was running down the street like that with his hands on his head. Yeah, look, the girl over there is running with that. Oh, and that one is. Nice little detail. See, my curiosity, what I was speaking about when we watched it before, is because if you've been in a city like this, how does emerging gameplay happen? You know? Like, obviously with like Wuthering Waves and Genshin, when you've got your little town hubs that are like safe spaces where there's not combat, but when you go out, you know, you've got your Discords and your Hilly Chills or whatever out and about in the open world, haven't you, that, you know, you come into contact with kind of thing. How does that work in this? Because you're in the city all the time. You know, I know we've seen those areas where it transforms and you go into this like spiritual kind of phase for the combat. But is there going to ever be where you're just roaming around and there's some emerging combat happens? I know we saw that like bike racer thing happen when that came in, but will it all be story based and the city? Because then I think, do you get to a point then where the city might be a bit boring if it's just the social aspect of the game? Because it's a big area, isn't it? I feel like, or potentially we haven't seen here, maybe there's like outer areas of the city where there is more emerging combat that happens on a regular basis. I don't know. Let's have a look. I don't like that though. I can understand them that, I guess maybe with being a Chinese game as well, they don't want you running people down in the street, but I don't like the way they phase through. Like, it does make the AI so they dash out the way, because that's kind of like, I hate to use the term immersion breaking all the time, because it's not so much an immersion break thing. It's just like, yeah, I don't like that, mate. Them just jump out the way or let me run them over. You know? Okay, I think this is your apartment, isn't it, if I remember rightly from the previous video. Okay, don't tell me you can drive inside. A man after my own heart, he's doing the stuff that we really need to see. Yes! So stupid, but I'm here for this. It's just weird seeing a game like this and then you've seen your waifu in the car driving around. Really, we should be getting into accidents all the time, shouldn't we? Which, hey, you know, this... Sorry, ladies. Sorry, I'm not going to say... I was going to say this looks like your average woman driver here, but... Yeah, we've got a G for a Griffin spider. Oh, the Jetta, man. Do the Jetta up, dude. Do the C2000 up. Okay, we got to look at some inventory stuff here. Shit, I went too far. Okay, is this your... Oh, that what was next to the health bar at the bottom is your car keys. So you press R to call your car, I'm assuming then. Ah, okay. So you must be able to hold multiple different kind of keys then, I guess, yeah. Because this is a set of keys here as well, I think, isn't it? Some sort of candy bar, some sort of potion. Okay. It looks like it's running okay as well, doesn't it? In terms of frame rate and stuff, like, I know it's a video, but like, it seems like it's stable. I'm not seeing major frame rate drops and such. We've got to look at the map here. Zoom out, show us the rest of the map. Ah, so potentially that bridge, that tunnel that we was at maybe was an area you couldn't go down. You know, where we were standing, there was that steady stream of cars coming, unless this is just an area he hasn't discovered yet, maybe. I'm thinking there's probably areas like that. I want to see the rest of the map, dude. Go over the rest of the map. I wonder what this is here with the, this down here as well. It looks like some kind of compass. So like one half's red and one half's blue, and then there's this spire here. What's the deal with that then? If that has anything to do with what I was talking about in terms of like emerging combat. He was fully zoomed in as well then, so it looks like there's potentially a lot more. I do that shit all the time in Wuthering Waves, I do. End up running up trees and stuff by mistake. I like that little transition, that little stinger. Okay, so at the minute, we haven't got massive amount of options in terms of sort of stuff, which is fine at the end of the day, because this is like a secondary thing in the game. But hopefully this is something that gets added to the game, you know, more of this sort of stuff. Because I think this is always good. As somebody who, you know, Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2 are some of my favourite games ever. You know, the boy racer in me wants to spend some time kitting up cars and, you know, doing stuff to the engine and livery and paint jobs and all that sort of stuff. So extra options is always a bonus for me. Obviously, it looks like you might potentially be able to do stuff to the engine as well to improve its performance. As well, there's potential that some of this stuff as well could be in a gacha system, couldn't it? You know, actual, like, customization options for your vehicles could be behind a gacha system as well to get extra stuff, maybe. Or like some sort of in-game unlock, maybe. Where you can just unlock it by playing the game. I'll say one thing, though. Everything looks pretty slick, doesn't it? So far, you know. Okay, I think we've gone back to... I think he's shown us largest segments of the gameplay that he's already shown us now. Yeah, it seems like we're kind of going over some stuff we've already seen here. Can you switch your waifu while you're in the car? Doesn't seem like you can. There's no option where it's like got character switches. So I wonder if like only particular characters can drive, maybe. Because obviously we've got like kid characters in this. Kind of funny if you could drive around as a kid and like you can see their feet don't even touch the floor. Seems like it's always his character, isn't it, when he's driving? Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any panel work damage to the cars. Dude, that shot though looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Wonder what's going on. That must have been that tower that we saw on the map, yeah. What's this then? Like, I wonder if this is some sort of like, obviously it's probably something to do with the story of the game as well, but it could be some sort of like rogue-like, sort of like tower crawl, couldn't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, it looks like your car keys there, that does at the bottom. I wonder how many radio stations we've got. Dude, it'd be cool if they added in like a, you know, like a talk radio station like you've got in GTA and stuff. And it's some of the characters on the show, in the game. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Little bit of popping. Nice audio change when you're in the tunnels. Ooh, look at this. Oh, shit. Okay, so as soon as you hit the wall, it kicks you out the car. I wonder if they'll bring bikes into it. All this environment and all the events will be locked behind time gates. Can't see. Never's gone to Nico. Drive to the city. I like a little touchy, you know, the little anime speed lines. I like that. I like that while you're driving. Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming is that going to be is that like something like GTA then, that you haven't unlocked that part of the city? Because this looks too much of a thing that you can't go to it. You know what I mean?
Jatsy's 2 Jam Jacobs 34 spin. Neko me subscribed to your channel for 6 months.
Hey, Neko, thank you very much for the 6 months, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the continued support. Legend. Legend. Dude, she's battering that poor car, for real. So, we've got some sort of invisible wall here, but this looks too much of a place that you can't go. Potentially, the area that we've got now, maybe that's the first area, and updates will open that area. Or it's a GTA thing going on here, where, you know, the bridges are broke kind of thing. There's been a hurricane, you know, how it was in GTA 3 and Vice City, and then the bridges open up once you do a certain story mission, potentially. Because this is on the map, isn't it, this? I'm pretty sure that's what was on the map. And that looks like something too imperative to what's going on in the world for you not to be able to get there, with all the lights being red and this sort of energy tentacle stream coming out the top of the building as well. Thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate it. Ah. Interesting. Maybe it's just blocked. Maybe it's just locked off for this demo they've got. Potentially, that's probably more likely, isn't it, actually? Dude, they gotta bring like Celica looking stuff into this and like Scoobies and Evos and stuff, man. And Civics, you know what I mean? It's perfect, man. Driving around as your wife in like a Civic and be fire. Can you turn the car off when you get out? Does it turn the engine off? Or can you turn the engine off? Oh my god, dude. Mazda RX-7s, yes. Little Suzuki Swifts. You know, like little Japanese style. Okay, alright. Okay. Pretty much just open world stuff there. We didn't really get to see any combat or anything. It was just pretty much just driving around really badly. But the game looks very, very, very pretty, and I'm here for it. Let's have a look at what the comment section's saying, actually. Long next trailer will have a wanted level, Grand Theft waifu before GTA 6. She's got hit by a train. I love how one of the first things you do is try to run over pedestrians. Here for that. Am I just going to be roaming around with cars? If only the game would allow casualties, then my inner GTA will take over for real. I really like the modern neon jungle setting. I'm here for that as well. It's one of the big things that's got me excited about this game, that it's not this open world fantasy, like, you know, setting kind of like Wuthering Waves and Genshin. I'm here for something a little bit different. And not that it's unique, but, you know, within this genre. I like how you broke the rain generation by driving into the building while it was raining. Pretty excited for this one based on what the developers had stated that they want to add to the game. Almost sounds like a gacha life sim, which is something... Actually, yeah, to be fair, they did kind of like... They did lean into some of that, didn't they, with the sim elements. But anyway, yes, that's some of the open world gameplay from Neverness to Everness. What do you think? What do you think? We got another one here as well. We got another one here. Okay, this looks like something a bit more that I'm interested in here. Okay, all right then. Get chat up. Let's go. All right, some more new Neverness to Everness gameplay. We just watched a video, about 15 minutes of somebody basically free roaming the city. Looks pretty cool. Lots of driving. The city looks absolutely gorgeous, actually, and looks pretty large as well. Some areas were out of bounds, so I'm not sure if that's just because it's a demo or it's part of the story that it opens up later. But let's check this video out anyway. It looks like we're getting something that's a little bit more combat orientated here. This is from Rain X. I'm going to drop them a subscribe and a preemptive like. 30 more minutes of Neverness to Everness gameplay demo, September 2024. Let's check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. Okay, looks like we're on the subway. Interesting. Total fade away from where it was. I like this sort of like dreamscape element thing that's going on in the game as well. Again, look, we're seeing this tangled element of energy in the sky that we saw in that big tower, that big skyscraper that we couldn't get to in the previous video. I'm guessing this is some of that like ethereal, spectral energy that the game's all got going on. Like, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, look at the trains floating in the sky. I really like that effect. That effect's so cool. Okay, so at the minute, I don't know if it's because of the level of the character. It looks disgusting, this bitrate. While we pause, we've got two abilities. These 3 dots here are your stamina as well, so each dash fully consumes one of these and then they charge back up. I don't know how sprinting works, if it burns them down slowly. I'm not too sure. We've got our typical overlay up here. 2 character switches here. In the overworld, in the free roam bit, there was 4, wasn't there? Oh my god, dude, this bitrate's horrible. And if you're going to upload your videos... Okay, bit of combat. You know what? One thing I will say to people, if you are going to upload your videos, even if you up-res it to 1440p, trust me, YouTube, the codec's so much better and it'll look better. It could be how they've recorded the video, though, as well. That looks like an unusual enemy. Okay, cool ult, cool ult. Okay, Okay, so it seems like it's this character. This movement seems to be specific to this character, yeah. Because every time I've seen this wall running, it's with this character. Okay. All right, so we're back to the open world section here, and you can select between 4 characters. So is this always a thing, or is this only in the open world that you can do that? Doesn't look like they've got any car keys here as well, because this is empty. This is really cool, though. I like the perspective shift when you're doing this. Interesting. What's this? Is this like some sort of portal? I guess not. Again, as I said earlier in the video we just watched, there's lots of NPCs out and about. Like, the volume of AI and NPCs around the place and the cars in the street is actually impressively high, to be fair. This is a manga shop. How did you can buy manga in the game? Oh man, come on, dude. Come on, dude. There's things we don't do in video games, man. He's trying to pet it. I'm hoping he's trying to pet it and he's just fat fingering. Okay, looks like we've got some sort of ability to wait. Did you watch the trailer for the new game named Breakers? I didn't. I'll have to check that out. I like that paint job on this Porsche looking car. Okay, dude, the bitrate on this video though is so bad. It's kind of ruining it. See what I mean about the amount of the volume of the cars on the road? Dude, this puts even like GTA to shame, this does, in the amount of vehicles on the road. The traffic jam's ridiculous. This is too real, this is. Like, I'm getting PTSD here from picking Rosie up from work. Interesting. I wonder if something's happening in the game then at the moment, for considering there's all traffic on the one side of the road. The environment does look good though, doesn't it? Love the anime speed lines. Lighting looks great. Although the video quality here is diabolically bad. I don't know how bad it looks for you guys, but it's terrible on my end. I like how the people are showing off stuff that you do, you know. Anybody who's played GTA, it's the kind of shit you do, you know. I feel like that's got a poignant part to the story. Okay, I remember this street from the first gameplay trailer that we saw. Okay, what's happening here then? What was that red? Oh, okay. Okay, we saw this, didn't we, in the initial trailer? So does that just happen on the fly then? Dude, that's pretty cool, that is. Oh, shit. Okay, we got some combat here. It's Inferno right here. Okay. Was that an intro skill? That looked very much like an intro skill, didn't he? Yeah, man, that looked like we got like an extended, was that an outro? Like the character came in, started tagging him while that one was still doing it, so I don't know if that's an animation cancel or like some form of outro. Okay, we saw this alt already, haven't we? Dude, the character health is low, man. He's got a big ass scythe. Is he got a flaming head as well? That looked a little bit jank, I must say. I can't deal with this video though, man. The bitrate on this video is so fucking bad. Okay, so some sort of... Oh, I guess that was at the end of the race then, yeah. So it's instance... So it is some... So it looks like there is kind of emerging stuff that happens when you're on the... on your travels, I guess, then. Okay, alright, I'm here for that. So I was wondering that, like, with the city, like, how are we getting into fights randomly, like in other open world gacha games? How are they going to deal with that, like that emergent combat situation that just randomly happens? Like, are you going to see enemies here and there? Is there spaces you can go to where there will be that likely to happen? Or can it just happen anywhere? Don't hope as this game's developer is a Terra Fantasy developer, just hope your expectations being low. I am actually looking forward to this the most out of any gacha game at the moment. And one of the reasons being is that's because the Terra Fantasy developer. And I think, I'm hoping anyway, because I actually kind of like Terra Fantasy. I think the game's kind of fun. It depends on how you look at certain games and how you take them. I understand like the issues with power creep and all the problems that they had over the years. I came to the game recently and I've kind of enjoyed my stay with the game, if I'm honest. It's jank. It's definitely not as polished as some of the other games, but it's been kind of fun. And I'm hoping that I think sometimes a developer that's had some problems in the past can be best situated to maybe remedy those problems. That's the hope anyway. You know, that they understand we made a lot of mistakes here and these are the pitfalls that we can avoid now because we didn't last time. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping they've learned from the lessons, and that's one of the reasons why I'm quietly optimistic about this game. I don't get too hyped about video games in general anymore because I've been burnt too many times by the industry as a whole, but I am looking forward to this game. I am. I wonder, can you get on the trains? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Okay. Is the water coming over the tracks there? That doesn't seem like it's a good design. Is this a station just in the middle of nowhere? And this looks like it was something designed by Birmingham City Council. That looks gorgeous. Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look gorgeous. That right there, when I look at that then, that looks like a world I want to get into. I want to get involved with that, you know? That looks dope. For real, right? Rough rail. The maintenance costs on that must be insane. Could have built the thing like a foot or two higher. Okay, it seems like you can go quite fast. I'd like to see more combat. I would like to see more combat. Can you only drive as the first character then? I'm assuming that this is the protagonist of the game. You know, like your rover, like your traveler, like your trailblazer, whatever. I'm assuming anyway. Can you only drive as that character? Because every time I've seen them driving, they seem to be using that character. So I'm guessing you can't drive as like the little kiddie characters. Okay, that's kind of cool. Probably get annoying after a little bit with them making that noise, but... I like the dynamic weather effects and stuff. Them jiggle physics, I'm here for him. A little bit of clipping going on with the outfit there. I like that though. I like having contextual audio in the environment, like, you know. Like, yeah, you've come outside here now and the game audio's kicked in, but when you went in, the game's music's kicked in, but when you went in there, the background music was there. It was kind of cool. Okay, what's going on here then? Are you resting the characters? See, it looks like you can wait in the game, so is there some sort of rest mechanic in the game? The audio, the walking audio sounds scuffed. I really like this mechanic though. Not only, obviously, we've got wall running, but not like this. This perspective switch is kind of cool, man. You know, I think this is pretty dope. She's not really running on the wall there, but we'll let it slide. I quite like that. The city looks pretty big though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's the weirdest train station ever. Makes no sense. Where's that bridge go, bro? Okay, looks like it goes over to another island over there. I wonder if that's something that'll become accessible as well. That feels like that bridge will take you for freaking ever to travel across that if you do. You know, because it looks like it definitely connects to an island over there, which I'm assuming it's definitely inaccessible now. Will it be accessible on launch, or will it be something like kind of like 1.1 in Wuthering Waves, where it's like sub area to go to potentially? Definitely got more area in the distance there. Whether that's something that'll become accessible, I don't know, or it's just background, you know, a skybox. Water doesn't look terrible. Looks a little bit uncanny as they're running through. It kind of looks like, you know, because of the shadow not connecting and stuff. Obviously, this isn't launch gameplay. We're nitpicking now. But it makes it look a little bit uncanny, like she's kind of walking on a glass texture that is the water, if that makes sense. I like the fact that the environment's interactable. That's a cool ability. So I wonder, are these going to be combat abilities? Because it seems like you've got different abilities when you're roaming around to when you're in combat, by the looks of things. It's a collision detection for the floor model and the character model, yeah. Obviously though, we're still... The game's not released yet, so I can let that shit slide. Alright, dude, watch what you're doing now. You're looking a little sus. Which way are you going with that camera? Okay, so we saw the apartment before, didn't we? This is what it must look like when you initially get it. A lot more empty and sparse. Need to decorate that. Vast, isn't it? It is vast. It looks densely populated as well. This one thing I spoke about before with open world sometimes. A large open world is not always good. And most of the time it's not, you know, because it becomes something that becomes incredibly vacuous. Where I prefer worlds are usually a little bit more condensed, but there's a lot more going on. This looks quite vast, but it also does look like there's a lot of density to it as well. Obviously, we're not going to be able to see how that actually goes until we're playing it ourselves. But for the most part, it looks populated. There's lots of NPCs. There's lots of cars. Obviously, this is just a demo that people are getting their hands on. So all of the stuff's not there, or I'm hoping it's not anyway. And we will see more stuff coming into the game in regards to, like, you know, going into places, interiors, interaction with all the different stuff within the game as well. This is that building that I was talking about, where it looked like there was a wall that stopped you going to it. So this is interesting. Okay. Okay, all right. We just watched this video, didn't we? Okay, I am still excited about the game. I am. I'm looking forward to it. I think it is still my most anticipated gacha game at the moment. Of course, there's Azure Premilia. There's Project Mugen. There's Arknights Enfields, which I'm looking forward to all of those. Project Mugen, not so much because they've just gone radio silent, so it's hard to get excited about that off the initial trailer. But I'm definitely looking forward to Premilia. And Premilia looks amazing. It's just that Premilia is another Wuthering Wave / Genshin kind of setting. I know the game's going to play differently, but I'm just talking about the setting itself. This is definitely up my street a little bit more. I like the modern urban setting, and I like the idea that it's a little bit more like, you know, like this sort of spiritual kind of thing with ghosts and ghouls and stuff possessing inanimate objects and that. I'm here for that. The enemies do look kind of cool. Would have liked to have saw some more combats. But yeah, let me know what you guys think as well, man. I'm interested to know what you guys think. The study in the GTA map. Wait for your reaction about the Breaker game. I'll have a look at that actually. I've got one more video of Neverniss to Everniss I want to check out. It's a lot shorter one, so Breaker gameplay. What's an ARPG? Okay. Gameplay trailer. Breakers unlock the world. I think I might have heard of this actually. All right, we'll check that out in a second. All right, let's watch this last video then. All right, this one looks like it's a lot higher quality. Great, great. This is what I'm looking for, because the last two videos, the quality was a little bit pish. A little bit pish. All right, then, let's check this one out. We just watched a couple of videos of more Neverniss to Everniss gameplay. I don't know if they'll be up on the channel. We'll see. More Neverniss to Everniss gameplay. New gameplay, in fact. 4K gameplay and an offline event as well. I didn't want to join. I don't want to do that. I want to subscribe and I want to drop a preemptive like, though. Maybe we'll join one day. You never know. Let's check this video out then, shall we? Okay, this definitely looks a little bit more... Okay. This looks official. Okay. This is looking nice and high quality. I'm here for this. Dude, the city looks so good. Just look at it. So, okay, so this is definitely somewhere we can go. Because in the demo that we just saw of people playing gameplay, a guy tried to drive here and there was an invisible wall. Now, I don't know if that's just because it's a demo or it's going to be kind of like a GTA thing where certain sections of the city unlock as the story goes, or potentially it could be further down the line. I'm assuming it's probably because it's the demo though, but yeah, let's have a look. Okay, different animations. I like it. I love this effect. Dude, you can't tell me that sort of like transition effect from reality to whatever this is doesn't look cool. It looks freaking cool, man. Okay, let's see a bit of combat. Okay, this looks actually decent, actually. I don't know if the combat's had a tweak since the initial trailer that we saw, but this looks a little bit more fluid and looks like it's connecting a little bit more. I really am liking some of the designs of some of these enemies as well. They look really dope. Just for a little bit of context here as well, because we watched some of the other videos. This little R here, you can, I don't know what it's like so much when you're in combat or instance areas, but your car keys can go here where you can call your car. And these 3 circles are your stamina. Each dash that you do consumes one of these in entirety, and then they charge back up. I don't know how sprinting works, if it burns them down individually. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. Okay, it seems like we do have some sort of intro skill system. Unusual, interesting looking enemy. These animations are quite good though, I like them. Okay. Alright, what's this here? Are they showing off at the Tokyo Game Show or something? Or is this something in China? Guessing this is something in China, yeah? Okay, I'm guessing this is some of the where we've saw some of this content from that we've just previously watched, actually. I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward to this game. Yeah, I agree. Neverness to Everness needs to change. Maybe just call it Neverness, you know? Okay. All right. Okay, that's cool. I'm looking forward to the game, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to keep saying it because I am. It's my most anticipated gacha game at the moment. And nothing I've seen yet has dissuaded me from it being that. But yeah, Neverness to Everness 4K gameplay and offline event. What are you guys thinking then? What are you guys thinking? Let me see if I can find some more gameplay as well, actually. NTE new gameplay trailer, daily life in history with... No, this is a different one, actually. Oh, man, they're dropping content, guys. They're dropping content, man. We're getting lots of new stuff here by the looks of it. They're dropping. What's this? This looks like something different as well, actually. NTE new gameplay trailer, daily life in Hetheru? I don't like the name of the city either. I'm liking the character designs as well, personally. Like her. Like her. I just think the game's got like a cool factor to it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibe of the game. I like how they've got like the little comic book overlays as well for the speech and stuff. Okay, we've just saw this, haven't we? Yeah, we just saw this. Is there something here that we haven't seen? No, we just saw this. We just saw this. You're more excited about Project Mugen than NTE? Really? Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I will be if I see more. I was incredibly excited about Project Mugen, but, like, they've just gone radio silent, so I can't be too excited because, like, is the game still happening? Where's it at? Like, drop some info. I'd like to see some info from them, if I'm honest. But, yeah. They've, I think we've already watched that one. Here's a different one that I don't think we've watched though. It looks like it's better quality as well, actually. IGN China, Neverness to Everness gameplay demo. Let's have a look at this then. Looks like they're fighting the Inferno Rider lookalike.
我们受邀参加了一环线下测试活动，在 PC 端体验到了游戏
No
主线
audio
故事序章和第一章的剧情内容，再加上大约1小时的自由探索。由于主线剧情部分我没有跳过任何对话和过场动画，因此差不多花了1个半小时。
Okay, I got no idea what you're saying, so I'm going to turn that down because there's no actual game audio.
虽说此前首曝 PV 里的一些特色内容，比如开车、买房、打摩托 BOSS 这些
Better late than a bugfest. Yeah, I kind of disagree with that. It might be a bugfest on release, we don't know, do we? We just don't know. This might be, Project Mugen might be. They both could be trash. They both could be great.
制作人表示，当天给大家试玩的版本跟
Okay, so we're getting no audio here, are we?
在此基础还没有都有
And this is all.
个人感觉应该和最终
We haven't seen this actually. Here we go.
游戏故事发生的地点是一座名叫海特洛的现代化大都市。
The cutscenes look kind of nice, though. They look quite high quality. That look pretty high quality. The animation on the faces. Let's go a little bit of combat here.
邪恶意象的滋扰，轻则让物体莫名其妙的消失，重则可以让整个设施的空间发生扭曲。
Yeah, man, the combat's looking kind of nice, if you ask
游戏
me.
主人公失去了记忆，但由于其对能够泯除异象的基点有着超乎常人的感知能力。
I must say, I agree with what I've seen some people saying in regards to the actual facial design. Look like they could do with a little bit of work, but they definitely seem like the expressions are there. Anyway, because like to me, at the minute, the gold standard's kind of Zenless Zone Zero in that regard, especially in the cutscenes. I think it just clears everything at the moment, and then potentially probably Wuthering Waves is next. So I think that's like the gold standard they need to get to. But the expressions and that sort of stuff looks quite decent actually.
因此，受到局长艾尔菲德的邀请，加入外部机构。
She looks dope. Okay, we got the furries.
一众队员在经营古董店的同时，接受各种泯除异象的任务。游戏的故事铺垫非常自然地将都市怪谈和异象收容玩法组合到了一起，并借助很多人们平常都能。
I like this whole like
制造悬念与
what do you call it? They're like floating fish.
不断延伸的地铁车
It's like kind of like
自动售货机等等。
kind of like what is it like spiritual like ghouls and ghosts and creatures that look like they're possessing inanimate objects and trash cans and vending machines and stuff.
游戏中最多组成一支4人小队。此次体验的版本中，除了主角以外，能够加入的就只有薄荷、娜娜莉与早雾。每个人都有大相径庭的武器和攻击节奏。不过实际战斗过程
So it definitely looks like there's some kind of intro system.
因为角色基本
Okay, look, we got the different elements here as well.
3种攻击方式，从 UI 到实际操作都十分简洁。御敌后的一般流程差不多是先死命打普攻连段，然后盯着其他队友的头像，看谁。
I'm wondering if this is the intro system here. See how this, because she's playing as this character here, but this character's pulsing, and this character's pulsing as well. So I'm wondering if this is potentially letting you know that this character's ready to use their intro skill.
谁满足了连携技的需求？ 头像周围开始出现闪电状的纹饰，就按下代表那个角色的数字键，等待酷炫的连携动画放完，又进入普攻攒能量的循环。
Some of these environments look really dope.
再按个大招，一场战斗基本就差不多了。当然，这只是普通情况下而言。在我首次遇到 PV 里的神秘摩托敌人无手铁玉时，发现它的强度明显比
Definitely a bit of a dollar store Inferno rider there.
支线 BOSS 要强，这时候完美闪避的作用就体现出来了。当然，作为一款开放世界 RPG， 对付强敌最有效的手段还是提升队伍等级。我在使用测试版赠送
I like her ult animation though.
提升主角等级之后，比较轻松地过掉了摩托 BOSS。从个人实际感受来看，游戏中战斗部分尽管动作设计出众
，okay, so it does look like there is kind of emerging combat. Then there's this sort of stuff happening around the world. Because I was wondering that because we saw a lot of the gameplay of people just roaming around the world, and I was like, okay, there doesn't seem like there's much going on in terms of combat. So how is that going to relate to the player in regards to like, am I just going to be driving around this empty world in a certain setting and then I have to do something that instances the combat? But it looks like there's sort of this sort of stuff going on around the world, so this is good to see.
但由于操作上深度不太够，
Because
给人一
without
种
it,
比较套路化的印象。
would make the
当然，
open
这
world
也
a
可能是这
little
个
bit
试玩版
dry.
本给的素材太多，
Camera angle's not
让
great
玩家
though.
很容易把角色的强度对到超模。不过游戏里的角色在闪避时需要消耗闪避珠，上限3个的设定，还是给人留下了充足的想象空间。后期围绕这个系统，应该可以设计出多种形态的高难度 BOSS 战。
Okay, so it changes the environment when you kill them off then. Alright. It's almost like a little
由于时
corrupted
间有
area,
限，
isn't
很
he?
多内容没有时装，所以最后的探索环节，我只能说是对 PV 里的几个系统进行了浅尝辄止的体验。首先是大家十分关心的开车系统，该版本一共准备了4种车
No
辆，
one
其中
chooses
2
the
辆
Jetta, bro. No one chooses. They always keep getting the Porsche. Get the freaking Jetta.
路旁召唤，上车必须从左边上。不过实际开车的手感和细节并不是很到位。
It'd be cool if it was dropped off by a dude and then he got out the car and walked off kind of thing when he dropped the car off.
会变困难，撞击其他车辆以及障碍物会有碰撞反馈等这些基础的物理效果当然都有。但如果想要获得更
This person's a better driver than the last person as well.
那目前版本显然还做不到。
Again, as I say, I really like the volume of NPCs on the roads, on the streets and the cars on the roads.
室内空间的前提下，很多制作者发现只能往楼顶放东西，让玩家
This is cool then. So you've got that character who can. Oh, I wonder what's going on here. Maybe these are the intros then. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking these are potentially intros, but what are these? These little stars next to them. Is this their ults? Maybe I don't know. I'm not too sure. Or is the bar that goes around them their ults? Is that the health? That's the health. Okay, that's the health. Because look, a health's about halfway, and that bar's about halfway. So the fact that you've got this character that can run up walls. That's kind of cool. So there's combat to be had on the tops of buildings and stuff. So it adds a bit of verticality into the gameplay.
是探索变成了楼顶探索。当前版本1环的都市部分也有一些这样的倾向。很多时候我都需要通过寻找。
Okay, so did that burn all of those intros then?
都市自由探索这个环节之所以难做，因为在手游这个载体容纳不了太多室内空间
Okay,
的
so it
情
seems
况
like
下
these are
很多制
charging
作者
up.
发现
This is
只能往
flashing.
楼
This
顶
is
放东西
flashing.
让玩家的都市探索变成了楼
Okay,
顶探
still
索。
playing as the
当
first
前版本
character.
1环的都市
Switches
部
to
分
the
也有
second
一些这样的
character.
倾向。
Okay, so that looked like that was an intro skill then, but it seemed like it removed whatever it was from here as well. Okay.
很多时候我都需要通过寻找合适的路径，爬到各种建筑物的顶楼，去触碰搜集品或是击杀 BOSS。但与此同时，制作组也在很多生活化的
Oh, so there's normal wall running. It's just that that one character's got a
让
particular.
探索体验变得立体起来。
Ah,
再加上
interesting. So I wonder if she just consumes no stamina for her
探
then.
爬的良心设计，哪怕只是一个海味。
Doesn't look like there's any. Actually, I don't know. Did that she take damage then?
也不枯燥，这一点十分难得。一环出色的手爆 PV 拉高了很多玩家对游戏的期待度，包括我在内，想必有很多
Okay,
人
these
对游戏
are-
最终能否实现
I like the style of the
公式抱有
cutscenes.
怀疑态度。而经过几个小时的试玩之后，尽管在内容上还有很明显的缺失，
They seem like they've lent in a little bit more into the animated style with the cutscenes, doesn't he?
之前画的饼基本都成真了，而且在剧情过场水准
You know, a little bit more like stylized in that
带来了
regard.
十足的惊喜。地图自由度方面，我也专门开着车横冲直撞了好一阵，发现很多我以为去不了的偏僻地方都畅行无阻。只不过现在还没有填充内容，整个地图显得有些空。在意
Okay,
向
I want to see the map. I want somebody to zoom out and show me the entirety of the map. We've had a few people pop the map up, and they're just in that little area there. I want to see the rest of the map.
我十分期待看到它经过反复的。
Now I know obviously it's a demo, so they probably won't be showing off all of it, but I'm just curious. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. The more I see, the more I'm interested. Great little video, IGN China, Nevernis to Evanis gameplay demo. Let's go, man. I'm here for it. I'm so freaking here for it. What's people thinking then? What's your view on the game then so far? Are you quietly anticipating? Are you a little bit wary, obviously, because I know some people when it comes to horror, and it's totally understandable. Don't get me wrong. Even though I'm like looking forward to it, I get it. But yeah, what you thinking? What you thinking? What's this here? New Nevernis to Evanis gameplay, new UI, main story, skippable. I've already seen that video. Okay. New official 15 minutes of gameplay. Is this a different one? This is clickbait, isn't it? Because we already saw this, yeah. We already saw that. He got me. He clickbaited me. He clickbaited me. Alright, then let's have a look at this one then you was talking about. What video should I look at? So there's a gameplay trailer, Breakers Unlock the World. That was from a year ago, though. And then there's one from Chaotic Ear. This new ARPG looks incredible. Breakers Unlock the World. Let's see if I can find some more recent gameplay. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff from like a year ago. Gameplay video. Should we have a look at this gameplay video? Okay, then. Alright, let's have a look at this one then. Gameplay video, Breakers Unlock the World. I'm sure I've heard about this, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen any gameplay anyway. Let's check it out.
Villain is coming.
Okay. Nice menu screen there. Okay, that looks kind of pretty. Maybe I have seen some of this. I don't know, actually. This looks gorgeous. I like the style of this. The animations are very nice there as well. Oh, I don't know about that animation, though. The NPCs look really cool.
はい、約束のもの。
おお、さすがカイトだな。
で、頼んでたものは？
ちょっと待ってろよ。あ、そうだカイト。ついでにこいつも頼む。常連に頼まれ
It
た。
looks like a dog digging in the yard.
遊んで
hell?
しまえさ。
お主、伝説のリリーさんを知っておるか？伝説の。
What's that, like a new version of the Rubik's Cube?
待たせた
サンキュー。
な。ん？後ろのちびっこ
So
は
I'm
お前
guessing he
の
couldn't open that before.
それ？
お主はリリーサーだな。
ああ、そうだけど。
それならどんな封印でも解いてしまう。
Alright, show me some gameplay. Show me some
神様が
gameplay.
どこにいるかも知っているのか？
まあな。
I want to see some combat. Here we go. Right then, combat. So it looks like we've got the typical character swaps here. Normal UI by the looks of it. Basic attack, space. I'm guessing some sort of sprint dash. We've got a Q and an E ability. Health bar. I'm guessing this is some, what's this? Maybe stamina or some sort of like stance or energy bar. I don't know. I'm guessing this dude's like fire element, is he?
鎧のやつは私に任せるのだ。この一撃で。
What's going on, Chase? This is Break and Unlock the World.
任せておけって。そこだ。
New enemies
魔法なん
approach.
て発動させるものですか？の出番ね。消えて。
Guessing she's like a ranged mage.
重力の力。
Nice alt animation. I like that. Is that like a CC ability then?
かなり硬そうに見えるな。
防御の追撃はお手の物なのだ。任せるのだ。焼くのだ。この一撃で終わりなのだ。
I like the ability animations. That's pretty cool.
そこだ。
Seems like a very easy enemy to deal with though. Okay, so we have got some sort of like break gauge. Okay. It's staggered the enemy. Okay. I'm guessing, is this like a water enemy then? Okay, so it looks like we've got our attributes here. I'm guessing like water. What we're thinking here, arrow, earth, fire. I don't know. I don't know what the green could be. Could be like some sort of arrow or land ability. I don't know. I don't know what it says. The enemy design is kind of cool though.
後ろのやつたちの出番のようだ。ひらめけ。重力の力。消えて。
任せておけって。
Interesting. Was his shield broke at the start of the fight? Because he's got like this here that's like showing like a broken shield. Did they break his shield? I didn't notice if his shield wasn't broke at the start. Do you know what? Let's go back and let me just have a little look here. Kind of curious. Where we at? 822. No, his shield was full. Interesting. So not only when you've like done a shield break, it's not just a mechanic. It actually gives you a visual representation of it.
そこだ全力を込める
任せるのだ玉のだあの一撃で終わりなのだ
What is going on with her finger, dude?
任せておけ全力を込める
Staggered again then. Okay. Quest clear.
なんとか片付いたな
依頼主殿怪我はないかはいまさか依頼者本人とは知らず失礼したのだここが
Okay, I like the visual design, the aesthetic, the art style is quite nice. The characters seem kind of cool as well. The environmental design looks nice.
でちょっとそのまま近づいても
Oh, you done fucked up now.
ほら自動的にレリックを守護する封印が起動してしまうのだこれはめっちゃくちゃ珍しい太古の装置かの伝説のラジエルの封印なのだこれまでこれを解除したことがあるのはただ一人しかいないのだ
I like how she's actually trying to break it because usually in games like this, they're like, oh, well, how do we get in there now? I like it. She's just trying to bash it open.
主殿何をしているのだそんなことしても封印は解けないのだ
Holy shit. Okay, I'm kind of liking the vibe the game's giving as well, actually. The characters kind of seem cool.
わしがまさにその解決法を探したのだ紹介しようカイト殿ラジエルの封印を解ける唯一のリリーサーよろしく頼むのだ
オーケー待ってろよ
What's he gonna do? Rizzy open. Oh, we saw at the start with him that like Rubik's Cube type things, yeah. So he's the guy that gets into things that are not supposed to be going into, I guess. There's no more combat though. He is that guy.
Look. 解放
Light work? Light work, baby. Light work.
噂通りの腕前なのだ
はいこれ
ありがとうなのだすごいですねカイトさん一体どうやったんですかカイト殿に開けられないものはないのだぞ封印でも宝箱でも女戦士のスタートの
So who's developing this
そんな
then?
に大したことはないよあとカイトさんはよしてよカイトでいいよ
Never need to have any. You really think? I think it looks good, man.
何をするのだカイト
ああごめんごめん
Combat actually looks a lot better in the videos we're just watching.
そうやって子供扱いされるのは嫌いなのだ
わかったごめんな
さて依頼主殿これが依頼のレリックなのだありがとうなら早速報酬をごめんなさい今は手持ちがないのでも心配しないでください村の
I'm
近く
really
に
interested in this game, man. Have we got some more like combat videos? Because obviously this is all in Japanese. I don't know what the fuck's going on. The cutscenes look really nice, so the art style, I'm here for it. The whole aesthetic looks very, very me. This was a year ago. This was then. So is this their YouTube channel? 13 hours ago. Main trailer. TGS 24. All right, let's have a look at this then. Okay then. Main trailer for 2024. Breakers unlock the world. I didn't even know about this game, but I'm liking it already. Let's check this out. Vic Game Studios. What other games have these guys worked on then? Dude, that aesthetic's gorgeous. character design's awesome. I really like the character design. I'm getting like almost like a Grand Blue Fantasy kind of a vibe from it. Even more so now with that thing, with it next to the airship. Let's hope it doesn't attack us. She looks badass. He looks pretty badass. Dude, some of these enemies look dope. Okay, alright. I'm kind of sold here, chat. I'm kind of sold. What do you think? Breakers unlock the world. Let me drop a sub, man. I need to know more about this game. Is there any logo trailer, gameplay trailer? Let's have a look at the gameplay trailer. That was from a year ago. We've already saw something. Okay, so there's nothing. Let's have a look at the videos here. 10 months ago, gameplay video. Breakers unlock the world. Main trailer. We just saw a little bit of this, didn't we? Let's have a look here, see if we can find here we go. Let's have a quick look at this. We ain't gonna watch the entire video. Okay, combat looks a pretty standard affair, but I like the look of it. Is this some sort of little combat arena thing that's going on here? Yeah, it's just showing gameplay we've already seen. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm interested, man. Shout out to you for letting me know about that. Agdaboo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So is that just going to be, is that just a straight up RPG, or is this actually, is it going to be like a Grand Blue Fantasy kind of game? Or is it going to be an actual gacha game? You know, is it just going to kind of be like a Grand Blue Fantasy? It's a new gacha game. Okay. It's supposed to be coming out in 2024. Interesting. I'm gonna have to be keeping my eye on that then. Yeah, we're gonna be keeping our eye on that one. I'm liking the look of that. Yeah, do you think Never Needs to Ever Needs looks bad to you? Dude, I kind of disagree, man. I thought it looked kind of cool. Yo, that Breakers is looking fire though. Not gonna lie. That just came out of nowhere for me. Let me just check something as well. It's funny as well. Got a paid sponsorship offer for CSGO look or some shit. Ain't interested, like, you know. But it's just funny. Affiliates at KW Gaming. Let's go. That instills, you know. Like, come on, man. Right, what was he doing here? I'm just trying to see, because I did try and get access to that fight trigger. I don't know if I did. Yeah, I don't know. Go look on Steam. Have a look on Steam. It looks okay. I shouldn't say it looks bad. Sorry. Hey, dude, you ain't got to say sorry to me. End of the day, we all have differing opinions. You know what I mean? I'm liking the look of the combats. I like the premise. I think one of the things I was quite impressed of is just like the volume of NPCs and cars in the city. It's just how interactive the city becomes is going to be a big thing. Yeah, man. Tell your truth, dude. You think the game looks shit? Okay, so we can actually request access now. Hopefully it's one of those games where they let me know straight away. Okay. I just requested access. I didn't realise you had to request access through Steam. I thought it was regarding the pre-registration. You might find out. So, okay. All right. So, we've seen some new Never Needs to Ever Needs gameplay today. We've seen Breaker Unlock the World, which I'm here for it. It's looking impressive. It's looking impressive. A little FYI as well, guys. I did upload a video early if you want to check it out. Just talking about the upcoming updates with WuWa patch notes, banging patch notes. For me, it wasn't so much about the rewards that was necessarily in the upcoming update. It was more about what's coming a little bit later in regards to the portable synthesizer, Echo presets, and the info. What the fuck is on your Echo as well when you get it, instead of having to go into your menu to see that you didn't get the freaking thing you wanted. Especially when you're farming that stupid giant turtle as well. So that's good. That's going to happen. I'm hyped for Monster Hunter World. Yes, I need to get back on Monster Hunter World because I've got both Rise and World. And I've only played a little bit of World. Like, I've probably only played about 10 hours. And I really like the game. So I need to bash some before it comes out. Because when does it come out, Worlds? When does it actually come out? Hop on some Zenless then, shall we? It's 3:10. Didn't realise the time. Shit. Shit. Yeah, Worlds look good, though. It does look good. February. Yeah, as well, guys, if you are watching on YouTube as well, be sure to drop a like on the stream. It's appreciated. I need a shave, man. Boys, I am feeling it today. I'm feeling it. I've been hitting because like I missed like nearly 2 weeks of the gym because of the clutch being gone in the car. Jeez, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Smashed it this week. I've had a good session. A little bit lighter session today is legs. I ain't been doing legs properly for a few weeks now, so you know, it kicked my ass, but still had a good session. Bro, lads, my back and my pecs today. Jeez. Wrecking. Had a good back session yesterday, to be fair. February 28th. I knew Jamie would know. Cheers, lads. Alright. Let's get caught up then, shall we? Because it's 3:10. Fucking. Gotta get Rosie from work. I don't think I've got to get until about 5:20. They're being very, very, yeah, no, they know what they're doing, don't they, at the minute? They know what they're doing. I'm here for it as well. I'm here for it. Alright, let's go get a coffee. Let's go get coffee. Go get a coffee, shall we?
Hello there. How about a
but yes, I'm liking the look of that Breaker game. That looks cool, that does. Hey Zane, what's going on? What do I think about? I haven't tried any of the new stuff just yet because I'm just catching up. I'm not too far off now. But yeah, I ain't got to the new content just yet. But I like Zenless, I do. But yeah, that Breaker Unlock the World. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that. The fact that we've got some recent footage as well. Actually, it just says that 2024. Have we got any idea? Let's have a look on Twitter, actually. Twitter's the place. Let's, I want to keep up on that game, actually, now. I'm glad you mentioned that. Here we go. There's a Twitter. Let's drop them a follow. That's a Japan. Have they got an EN Twitter page? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, check this out though. That looks like a pretty badass enemy. Okay, Jiggle physics, I'm here for it. Yeah, the combat looks pretty decent. It's nothing mind-blowing, earth-shattering, but it looks pretty decent. I'm liking the whole vibe of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm sold. So Tokyo Game Show 2024. So that's okay. So maybe we might find something out then today. Was the most recent tweet? Okay, here we go. Breaks Unlock the World, main trailer TGS 2024. Embark on an uncharted adventure with your friends in a beautiful world. I want to know when. Global release. Oh, that's a thing, actually. It might be 2024, but does it just get a JP release and then all of us are left waiting like we were with fucking Blue Protocol? Kind of, yeah. I agree. A little bit, yeah. That's what I was thinking, actually. Like, almost like a cross between Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Mana. I agree with that. Gotta do your dailies before work. I need to do my WuWa dailies, actually. I should try, but I need iStorage on mobile, so it's, so I don't know if it's worth to delete Terra Fantasy and download this. That's something I can't really say, really. I think this game's a lot of fun, though. I don't know where it plays on mobile, because it's like... Then again, I think if you can play Terra Fantasy on mobile, you can probably enjoy this. I like the game, though. I think it's really nice. It's a nice little game. It really is.
You want to test my hammer?
You want to test my hammer? Don't look down on me. Do you know what, actually? Let's just keep farming some Denny's. Because we're broke. We're a broke-ass bitch. So we might as well farm him. Let's go. Yeah, it's a good call, that is, Chase. I agree with that, actually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, Grand Blue Fantasy Reeling, kind of. And then another game was crossing my mind, or... Definitely.
Guess I'll play it long. Want some more?
DJ Do's so much fun to play. So much fun.
No escape. How annoying. Get flushed! Sick. Take this.
I'm contemplating buying the Metal Gear Solid bundle on Steam at the minute. Because MGS, Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1, is one of my favourite games ever. Kind of want a nostalgia trip again, man. You know? I'm feeling it. I don't know if it's a game that I'll bother streaming, just going back and just enjoying as a little bit of me time, you know? Bit of me time, because that's one thing I don't do enough of recently. I'm going to try and start doing that again now. You know, enjoying games for me as well. Don't get me wrong, all the games I'm playing on stream at the minute and games that I'm having fun with, I'm beyond that now. I used to play games for the stream in regards to, like, you know, because like this is when I used to get loads of views on YouTube. I'd play something that I didn't necessarily want to play that day because I knew it was going to bring in the views, where now I just want to play what I enjoy. But I think I need those days sometimes. I'm just like, right, no stream, or it's after the stream. I'm just going to sit down for a few hours. I'm just going to play a video game that I'm really having fun with. And it's a little of a personal moment, you know? What's this? What's this put me into?
You want to test my hammer?
I'm just trying to get some cash, man. You want to test my hammer? That is one thing when you're making content. You lose that. You know, that like personal side of gaming. Just you, the game, and nothing else kind of thing. It's just that I've got fun memories as well in Metal Gear Solid 1. So I remember I played most of that with my dad watching me when I was a kid. When my dad was investing in the story, he'd lie on the sofa and he'd just watch me playing Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation as a kid.
I'll make it painless.
Like I never really spent much time with my dad like that as a kid. There was one time he actually sat down and like...
Watch your blind spots.
Spent some time with like something that I was doing that I enjoyed like that. Like, yeah, it was kind of cool. Hurts, don't it? Yeah, man, I'm feeling it. Hey, what's going on, Thunder? Oh, shit. Dude, what the fuck? Chat's fault, you distracted me.
Get back.
Hey, Sings, anyway, that Thunder, you all good? I'm very good, thank you for asking. It's a little bit miffed after last night, Man United being shit again. You know, throwing away 3 points and only taking on 1, which was kind of peeved me off, but I'm used to it now, you know. Every time Man United play, I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting ready to be hurt again, you know? Hey, what's going on, Ellen?
Guess I'll play it long.
And these little range dudes that piss off dog. Shooting me mass.
Seems like an infestation.
Oh, really? Did ya? Nice.
Just watch me.
Yeah, them boobies are calling, man. Them boobies are calling.
Let's make this quick. Now, you're the prey.
How many pulls? How many pulls? Cool. Yeah, we need cash at the minute. By the way, some random player was playing Terra Fantasy while streaming and talked about the game being crap on the EU region. They were Astra main, hyena base, surrounded by explosive kegs. Need to get back on a Hoth, actually. Need to play a bit of Hoth. Try and do some next week. I was supposed to do some this week, actually, but we'll try and do some next week. I dropped a lava bomb grenade in there and ta-da, environmental kill. Shit took that bitch. 20 pulls and I got 2 Cs and managed to get a weapon in 30 pulls. Fuck yeah. Damn, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think it's time to get on ZZZ, guys, man. I think they're just giving out free shit. I got a Jane Doe and a weapon in like 13 pulls, which is kind of insane. I think yours Pip's mine though. I don't know if I've got any pulls actually. Oh yeah, we can do 2. Let's do 2 cheeky pulls. Let's go, let's go. Oh, what you got for me? What you got for me, game? Come on, Oyo. What you got for me?
Anton, head of Bellabog Industries construction team, at your service.
We're not friends, Hoyo. We're not friends. Yeah, video will be going up tomorrow as well, guys. Talking about the new Honkai game, open world gacha game coming. So look out for that. Ooh, sorry again. Oh shit! Damn, I didn't mean to skip that.
Let's take a break.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Hyper wheel. Is she any good? Physical anomaly. Okay. Okay. Might have to have a...
So sleepy.
Might have to have an upgrade and a play with her. Do a bang boo pull. Trash! Trash!
You want to test my hammer?
It's our turn, bro.
Oh, let's go. C6, then I don't even use him. So where's the way in it? Where's the way? I'll have to give him a go, though. I'll have to give him a go.
On,
is
let's
he
get to
any
work.
good, actually? I don't like him in the story, I must admit.
If you need
I need
help,
to level up
call
this
me
geezer as
anytime.
well, actually. He seems like he's actually alright, Seth does.
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
I really want to get her just because.
Only the brave will win.
And I want to get her
That's
just
me.
because this is the main reason why. Like, bro, come on. Get lost. You know? Damn, dude. You know what I mean? It's one of them don't give a whiplash.
We
bro.
fighting? Take me.
Piper's okay, you have Jane, so don't worry about it until you get to C6, okay? Did a race in the network in Terra Fantasy. We did 3 rounds around the tower of Fantasy. A few players challenged me at standard mounts and kept talking smack. I got a Windwalker, which is basically as fast as NASCAR as my standard mount, while it took them 1 hour to finish their 3 laps. It only took me about a minute. An hour to a minute. Okay. What are those, bro? Joe looks stressed. Joe looking stressed. Alright, let's go talk to Wise then, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Douchebag. Alright, we need retro fantasy family. There we go. Lovely jubbly, let's get her open. Make that moolah. Make that moolah. Oh, it's Seth. Oh, are you the manager of the video store? Yep, that's me. I'm so sorry. Do I know you? Forgive me, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Seth Lowell from the Lumina branch of Public Security. I'm here because please recommend me some movies for lonely people. Oh. Are you that prankster? Yes, but it wasn't a prank. Anyway, I'm really sorry. Didn't you say it was your colleague who sent that message? I wasn't the one who originally sent the message about reserving the videotape. You got no job boost on it. Jesus, do my accounts come up within 3 days. We've gone to 8,700 asteroids, 2.6 million shells, 27 lustricides, 7 radiant trides, and 12 solvents. Yeah, bro, for real, man. The new account generosity's sweet. If only it stayed like that, right? Can make that sort of moolah on a regular. I'm in complete and total saving mode. But then I saw that you had prepared the videotape. You shouldn't have worked for nothing, so I thought over and decided to rent it anyway. I later asked my colleague about your store. A few of them knew it and said the service here is excellent and the manager has great taste. Is there a specific movie you wanted to watch? Huh? But didn't you already make the preparations for the reservation? You should watch movies you enjoy. You really are an amazing video store manager. So what do you want to watch? Just let me know. Do you have anything action-packed like one of those classic adventure movies? An adventure movie looks like we can take out one of our most popular tapes, find one and give it to the officer. Well, I've actually got to get one. From where? I just need to talk to him. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take this one. Don't forget to return it on time, bitch. Got it. It's okay if I return it next week. I recommend something else when you return it. You really care about your business, but your membership is a monthly subscription, right? Wouldn't you lose money if I came too often? Anyway, I'll return it once I'm done. Thank you, manager. You can call me Bell. Got it, manager Bell. See you. Okay. Oh god, look who's here. You dickhead. Welcome home, Bell. I just got a DM from the Nets. I was wanting to talk with you about it. They want us to take our citizen papers as soon as possible to the nearest precinct to update our business certification for the video store. Bell, what do you think about us heading over and taking care of it today? Let's go. Oh, I remember we was going to do this before, wasn't it? But immersive story thing. Great minds think alike.
There's a message from public security reminding us to update the digital version of our business license ASAP. Bell, you didn't just toss that message into the spam folder, did you?
So the way he talks down to us, you know? It's like, dude, jog on. I've seen your search history. You talking about?
No, I didn't. I was just getting ready to go now. You coming?
The nearest place is Lumina Square Precinct. If we leave now, we should make it before they close.
New area unlocked, public security Lumina branch, accessible by car or public transport. Give me them. Hold up. Hold up. Can we, yeah, we can. Gamba time. Gamba, 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 gamba. He sounds like a parent, right? He's a wanker, that's what he is. Straight up. I love the NPC designs in this game. She's looking straight at us, man. I think she knows. Wait a minute. I think your doppelganger's over there, darling. Oh, Crocs. She's wearing Crocs. Kick her out. Kick her out. Hello, welcome to Public Security Lumina Branch. Don't forget to take number of lineup. That said, I don't think there's anyone else lined up except for you. Good citizen, how can I help you? Tell her about your business license issue. So you're a shopkeeper and you're here to update your business credentials. Are you? I see. Please show me that your citizen verification profile and I can take a look into that for you. So far, I'm almost back to where I was on my other account with 5-star resonator, so get Cal, I won't be pulling any... Dude, have you just been fucking grinding Wuthering Waves fucking 24/7? That meme with that dude sweating and he's like... And then logging off when his wife's like, come to bed, you fucking tosspot. After receiving the profile, the young female officer begins to wield the computer's terminal with a certain flair. Very neat, new Eridu, Janus Quarter in the 6th Street neighborhood, a comprehensive video rental and retail service store going by the name of Random Play. Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay then, let's get down to business. Here's a new declaration form for you. Just fill this out and answer a few questions about your business credentials and that's it. unless you have any questions, you should get straight into it. Let's go. I won't take up any more of your time. Let's get started. Undercover R&B.
Juyuan, there's a new report out. Excuse me.
Please continue, Captain Zhu.
Yes, sir. The target of our operation is the Mountain Lions, a militant group that believes in brutality and is known for its involvement in violent crimes. Their leader, Razor, has pulled together a fierce crew using his strength and wit.
Jane?
One of the new faces we should keep a close eye on is Jane. She's played a key role in several criminal activities recently, rapidly rising through the ranks in the gang. These are the targets for this combat operation. We're planning to send a small elite squad for a surgical strike against their core forces, with the goal of crippling the Mountain Lion gang.
Captain, I have a question.
Go ahead.
The Mountain Lions are strong because of their armed members, but even if they're dauntless criminals, at the end of the day, they're essentially just a bunch of bandits. Surely they can't outgun public security, right? Instead of just targeting their core forces, why not go a step further and take down their headquarters altogether?
Well, because...
We can't. At least not yet. You are correct, Officer Seth. They can call themselves the Mountain Lions, but in the eyes of the law, they're just alley cats with a bit more fluff. Nothing more. And certainly nothing to fear. The thing is, they're slippery.
Slippery?
That's right. These crooks manage to get away after every crime by entering a hollow and disappearing without a trace. Our precinct has carried out several thorough raids, including systematic sweeps of the hollows they frequent.
In this world, wouldn't it be a good idea just to have a lot of...
Unless...
police
Your report brings good news, Officer Ching-Yi.
Oh? Let me think. The report indicated that our intel officers managed to detain a member of the Mountain Lion gang at an old construction site in a hollow. Now would be an ideal chance for a surprise strike.
I see. Our precinct has invested significant time and resources in preparing for this operation. Captain Zhu, you know what this means.
Yes, sir, I do.
You'll be leading this operation. Remember, we cannot afford any failures. Is that clear?
Crystal clear, sir.
Is he drinking?
Codename?
He's like putting the lid on it and
Operation
he's shaking it.
Let's prepare for combat.
You bricked it, have you? You bricked your account.
Quickly block
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It makes sense to have like...
Save the trouble and surrender.
I like these two though.
Attack formation.
Roger. Out of my way.
Dude, Juan, whatever her name is, Juan, she's got a fat ass. During the third hit of Queen Chi's basic attack, repeatedly press basic attack to keep up continuous attack. Stop repeatedly pressing basic attack, and King Chi will automatically follow up with the fourth hit of her attack. When King Chi activates a skill and deals electric damage, she will accumulate Flash Connect Voltage. So during the third hit, rapidly attack it. Oh, what's it do? That shock thing. Okay. When Flash Connect Voltage accumulates to 75%, Queen Chi will enter Queen Chi enters the Flash Connect state. Well, under this state, holding down basic attack will activate basic attack in Enchanted Moonlight Blossoms. Continue holding the button to launch 5 consecutive rush attacks. Upon letting go of basic attack, trigger a finishing move ahead of time. Okay, so third hit, spam attack, let go. Skill gives us skill and then hold. Okay. When basic attack enchanted Moonlit Blossom finishing move hits an enemy, it applies subjugation, which increases the target's stun damage multiplier. Triggering finishing move right before the character is about to get attacked will trigger a perfect dodge. And letting go of basic attack trigger a finishing move ahead of time. Okay, so hit skill, hold basic attack, let go. Okay. Third attack, spam. Okay.
Spotted some mountain lion goons up ahead. Let's cuff them.
I got this, Captain.
Keep a lookout.
Fucking him again. Chain attacks, man.
Don't be hasty, youngster. Following orders.
Okay, I need to get that subjugation right. Kinda like it though. Kimchi.
Why are we
Kimchi,
stopping
nice
on
one.
the second floor?
Looks like we need a key card to access the third floor. Let's find it.
I got night vision goggles. When Seth has enough energy, press special attack to activate EX special Thunder Shield. High voltage have an execute series of slashes ahead, dealing massive electric damage while accumulating resolve, gaining a shield firm, resolve, hold, charge. Okay. Resolve is greater than 75%. Hold basic attack to consume resolve and activate basic attack lightning strike. Electrified when Seth hits an enemy. The finishing move for basic attack lightning strike. Electrified or with an assist follow up. Public security ruling. It will trigger a quick assist for the previous squad member and provide shield of firm resolve for that squad member. Squad member with a shield of firm resolve has their anomaly proficiency increased. Okay, so when Seth hits an enemy with a finishing move from basic attack lightning strike. Okay, so when resolves 75%. Hold basic attack for lightning strike. And with an assist follow up. Okay.
Look at the heaps of stuff over there. They really think that's going to stop us?
Just some makeshift barricades. It's nothing. Seth?
Breaking stuff is my specialty. I'm on it.
Look how they're just loading mollies.
I've got it covered, Chingy.
Seth, in position.
Elite gang members up ahead. All units, stay sharp.
Oops.
Interesting. I'll teach these youngsters a lesson.
Kind of like her, actually. So
Caught you red-handed.
You're under arrest.
An opening.
Out of my way!
You may remain silent.
Don't be hasty, youngster.
Captain, we didn't find the key card on them.
Ooh, I quite like her.
Having come this far, the key card must be around here somewhere.
I just like breaking stuff. Satisfying.
What do we have here? Perfect. Let's defeat it and grab the data. position.
Backup's here.
You're under arrest.
Please don't resist. Here comes the first.
I've got it covered, Chingyi.
Won't let you down, Captain.
Found it. Downloading access privileges now.
Story skipper.
Good work.
Disgusting.
Let's take the elevator.
Should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, she's got a booty too, man. Jesus Christ.
Captain, we got more gang members here. Come on.
We've got company.
Yeah, she's sick.
Watch out for an ambush.
Ready for the big showdown?
We're getting to like just short of 3 million shell credits from a couple of the updates as well.
So she's the target we're after?
Affirmative.
Portable synthesizer as well. Uploaded a video talking about that earlier. Portable synthesizer, echo presets, echo attributes on screen when it drops as well. We don't have to go into the menu to see that we didn't get the thing we wanted to get.
Think you can handle my tricks?
You may remain silent.
Show me what.
Caught you red-handed.
You're under arrest. Looking in. Watch your back.
You're under arrest.
Gotta be more serious now. You spacing out?
You may remain silent.
Hands up!
Cross the line and you get shot.
That didn't count.
Following order.
Yeah, she's really fun to use, man.
Compressor K-22!
Really fun to use.
Maximum firepower!
Damn it! These officers are no joke! We need to get out of here! Now!
You're not going anywhere.
What are you looking at?
Dude, look at her ass, man.
Hey, you really the best the mountain lions got? Why do you keep scurrying away like some rat? Where's your honor?
That's racist, that is, dude. That's racist.
Hey!
Your fighting style is way too boring. All you do is come at me. It's seriously putting me to sleep.
Listen up, you scumbag! I'm gonna beat you fair and square! I don't believe in resorting to cheap tricks.
Oh, really? That's too bad. Cheap tricks are what I'm good at.
I told you not to wander off. Look at us now. We're completely lost.
Get him!
smelly ferric matter. Be careful.
There's one of them about to change into
gonna slow us down. PubSec is on our tail. Don't make things difficult. Let's bail.
Hold it! Who's there? Stay back!
Let them go! They're not a part of this!
Let them go, huh? Sure. If you take their place.
Deal.
He actually agreed? See? Told you it'd work!
It's clearing.
Stay tight and keep alert.
Captain Zhu, we found 3 civilians. They're all safe.
The mountain lions are gone. They are slippery, just like Officer Byron said.
Hold on. Where's Seth?
Yeah, just me, dude. I was
yes,
Big W.
We apprehended
this,
all the gang members at
Dev
the
Notes
scene,
update.
except for
Check the
Jane.
video out. I think you'll be happy about some of the updates. The events are not that
Officer
great,
Seth have
but
gone missing.
the
there are reports
quality of
that they
life
were
updates
captured
that they
by
added
the
as a
gang.
footnote, which was
Understood.
bigger
Our
than the
team
rest of
is
the stuff
ready
they spoke
and
about. In
awaiting
my
further
opinion,
orders.
was massive.
So, what's the plan? What happens to us now that we've failed the operation?
Get the sack.
You're turning pale, so I guess this must be it then. I'll box up my desk and return
My video?
my gear.
I uploaded a video. I actually uploaded a video
Is it
earlier, and
okay
it
if I
wasn't
take
from
my welcome
stream.
mug?
You know?
Huh?
It wasn't a reaction
Hold
either.
on, Chingy. It's not like that. We haven't failed yet.
Poor Julian. You're in denial that you failed. The core gang members, including Jane, they all got away, remember? The operation was a flop. But hey, you tried your best.
No, don't pat me. I'm fine. The operation wasn't a flop. I mean, not a total flop. We were at least half successful. I guess I should have filled you in right after the operation ended. You know how the mountain lions are really good at hiding, right?
I know, right, yeah.
We can't root them out because they always manage to slip away in the hollows, making it hard for us to pin down their HQ.
Right. They call themselves lions, but all they do is scamper around like rodents. From the looks of it, I think we should send them a rat to be their leader.
Right! That's exactly it, Jingyi! You've got it all figured out!
I might not have it all figured out, but I'll gladly take the compliments.
Well, actually, the rat idea you just mentioned, that was our plan all along. Maybe we should send them a rat to be their leader?
Ooh. A hard plastic ID card authorized by public security. It has an ID photo of Jane when she was an external staff consultant on criminal psychology. A body shots, damn.
Huh? Jane Doe, contracted consultant for criminal behavior at public security. What? She's one of us?
That's right. Jane's been working with us, and she's our inside agent for this operation. She's the rat we sent in, the real bait. The real purpose behind the whole operation was to put on a show, allowing Jane to gain enough trust to infiltrate the mountain lions' top ranks and learn the secrets of their HQ.
That's a bold move.
Yeah,
so
I just got wrapped up in
our operation was a success.
Man, half the time.
And Seth, I thought he was too straightforward to play such cunning tricks. He really fooled me. I thought they had actually captured him.
And I'm getting more views on my, not my streams, but more views on my VODs now than I have done in ages.
Huh? Not funny? What's with that look on your face?
Remember when I said the operation was only half a success? Well, Seth, he's that other half. He and the civilians who were caught up in this, they were really captured by the mountain lions.
Didn't she know that? Or was, who are they talking to? She knew that. She was there. Man, I need a shower, I do. Looking like a homeless person.
Who's there? Who do you think? Come on, open up!
Huh? But boss said
I can only open up if you get the secret knock right.
I don't have all day. This your first day on the job or something? Huh?
So, we're in Ballet Twins Hollow?
That happens when you upload consistently.
That's right. First time here, Jane.
Well,
makes sense.
consistency helps the
This transfer
algorithm
station
more.
is one of the closest to our
Upload
base,
consistency
the
if you
Lion's Den.
don't
By the
grab any
rules,
attention,
we're not
you won't
supposed
get
to
no
come
views,
here
will
without
you?
the boss's approval. Yeah, you need the boss's approval to be here.
Oh yeah? And who do you think you are around here? Maybe I should be asking you that question.
Always a bigger fish.
Boss!
That's Razor, the mountain lion himself.
That's kind of a cool design.
I made those rules. About the transfer station, the secret knock, all of them. The rules are made to be followed. So why did you break them? Boss,
We were ambushed by PubSec. They were fast and precise. It all happened suddenly. Things got messy real quick. If we hadn't pulled out fast, some of us would have gotten busted.
Oh. Yeah, boss. We even snagged an officer as a bonus. Look.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that, pulling it fast.
Did you pull this off?
That's terrible, I'm sorry.
It was Jane.
Boss, Jane came through for us again today. She stole the officers with a smoke bomb, and we were able to get out of there safely.
You bunch of despicable thugs! You have no honor!
It wasn't much of a fight. This idiot tried to play hero for some civilians, like a mouse walking into a trap.
Yeah,
Good
consistency
work,
definitely helps.
Jane.
Obviously, if you're doing the right.
When the time's
Time
right,
tends.
we'll see if there's a spot for you as a trusted bodyguard.
Whoa.
Listen up! Those public security clowns are still after us.
That's cool. They're showing his
I'm gonna
face
go
mask
find out what they're
closing.
up to.
That's cool.
Lay low here for now. I'll arrange to get you back to the den safely in groups. You got that?
Crystal clear, sir! Long live the Lions!
Is that your phone? What, going off? I don't think so. Are you asking if I'm looking at it? Yeah, I'm checking because I've got to get my message from work in a minute. You finally made it to this rumoured secret transfer station? This long time that NEP spent planning wasn't all for nothing. They even managed to trick their own people into believing it was real. The only variable left unaccounted for is that Officer Seth. Oh, yeah, is he tricking you into thinking your phone was going off? Yeah. Why were they even brought here, though? Have they changed to a new protocol at the precinct? Just to be safe, let's engage him before we take another step further. Oh. Is she playing a spy? Certain functions may be disabled for special episodes if needed. You can leave at any time by selecting pause story in the top left. After leaving, your current progress will be saved, but you won't be able to start any new special episodes. While a special episode is paused, you can act freely if you need. You can use the following methods to return to the special episode and continue. Click mission target at the top left. Continue in the corresponding mission into not schedule interface. Dude, just look at bigger asses, bro. It's like, Jesus, man. Big thighs save lives. Jane Doe could save an empire.
How come I can't break out of these? They're just simple restraint cuffs.
Don't waste your energy. I injected you with muscle relaxants on the way over. You're lucky that you're even able to stand.
Muscle relaxants?
He's looking
No
shitty
wonder
self.
I feel so weak now. You'd sink so low as to use prohibited substances on innocent civilians?
Hey, we've never done this to anybody else. Only you got the special treatment.
What? Damn it! You dirty, sneaky rats!
It might be dirty to do this to ordinary people, but for someone who calls cuffs simple, it's a precaution.
You obviously have the wits to match your skill. Why not keep on the straight and narrow? Why join a gang of violent thugs?
Oh, you sound like you must know me pretty well.
Of course I know you. I've read your entire dossier. Jane Doe, a new talent recruited by the Mountain Lions. You've rapidly risen through the ranks thanks to your sharp skills and quick mind. Now you're already a core member of the gang's bodyguards.
Oh, and what's your point?
At face value, most would think you're just another typical thug. Cunning, ruthless, deplorable, and cruel. But I can tell you're much more than that. I know you must still have some virtues. Am I right?
Yeah, what's going on,
You're
Suds?
asking me?
Let's assume that
yeah,
you
man,
do.
The weather's been fucking rough the last few days.
You do.
I'm pissing
and
it down.
unlike the rest of the Mountain
We had
Lion
like a
gang,
month's
you still have
weather
some
in
goodness left
48
in your
hours.
heart.
Month's rain, sorry.
You do, right? What I'm saying is, you still have a choice, Jane. You can turn over a new leaf. It's not too late. If you cooperate with me, you have my word that public security will give you a fair trial. They'll go easy on you if you change and help me. How's that sound?
You're Seth, right?
Yeah, that's my name. So what about the deal I mentioned?
Hey, you sitting there, the little lady. Yeah, you. What are you trying to hide there?
I don't have anything.
Make no mistake, the only hostage worth anything here is the officer. Nobody's gonna cry if you end up missing an arm or a leg. Tell me, what are you hiding?
Whoa, hang on a minute, Jane. No need to get so worked up.
They say it's the eyeballs of hollow victims that the rats go for first. And you've got beautiful eyes there, Missy. I'm sure they'll love the taste.
What's the deal with the rover strap on her shoulder, on her breasticles, should I say, on her jacket? Obviously, it could just be whatever. But I was just thinking, because she's kind of like, you think about it, her hair's, she doesn't look like Rover, but somewhat, you know, somewhat in a similar realm, right? And then she's got Rover there, and she's a rat. You know, like, am I looking into it too much, or is this Hoyo saying that Rover's a rat? Put over ratty bastards. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't have anything, really.
This is the last time I'll ask. What are you hiding?
Water! It's drinking water! We kept some from the trip over here. I told them to hide it. If there's a problem with that, then take it up with me.
The trembling hostage reveals a small bottle from behind her, and eerie silence fills a makeshift jail.
Officer Seth, you have an excellent aptitude for ether and outstanding fitness. Plus, you have many other virtues, like honesty, kindness, and determination.
What are you trying to say? That you know me?
No, I don't know you at all. But you're easy to read. And you've got all the stuff that bad guys love. Honesty, so you're a terrible liar. Kind-heartedness, so you're easily manipulated. And determination, so you never give in. I don't see any hope of us working together. Therefore, I strongly suggest that you be a good little hostage and don't try anything funny. After all, I am the only one here with some kindness left in my heart. Right?
Ugh, you?
Hey, where's the guard? Come here.
Yes, Jane? Did you call me?
Keep a close eye on them, and make sure they're treated according to the rules. Also, make sure you give our cop friend here 3 times as much water. And don't let the others drink anything until the cop finishes all his water first.
What?
You like water, don't you? Well, I'll make sure you drink enough of it then.
Is she into pee stuff? Does she want to watch him piss himself or something? So this cocky young kid got pulled in over his head. He's far too honest for my liking. If I take a risk and tell him about the decoy plan, We risk losing everything if he lets the cat out of the bag. Unexpected trouble. I hope that a little intimidation can keep them alert and discreet. Whatever happens, I need to figure out the best way there first. The ultimate goal of investigating the mountain lion's lair won't change. Let's pester the low-level henchman at the transfer station for some info. Oh, so she's playing both sides. Yeah? How's it looking? But Miss Jane, I'm fine. My back and legs aren't stiff and corruption levels are still safe. I was getting antsy, so I dosed myself with some anti-corruption serum just in case. I was asking about the hostages, and you shouldn't be wasting any serum in your corruption levels are still low. Sorry about that, Miss Jane. The hostages are all good. I've been double dosing them with serum, so I guess I'll stop doing that. No, don't stop. They don't have any protective gear, so they should be taking anti-corruption measures at any other problems. Not with the hostages, nah. Except for that one Thyran officer who kept lecturing me like some kind of preacher teacher. That's like the animal-looking things, yeah, the Thyrans. But it's fine. One of the higher-ups gave him a muscle relaxant so he can't break free. I control him as much as I want. I'm asking you if you have any other real problems here. And if you don't, then you should quit provoking the officer. I'm sorry, it's just the higher-up guards. They always trash talk when guarding hostages. It can get nasty. Don't force yourself to do things that you aren't cut out for. How long have you been doing this? I've been on duty here at the transfer station this whole time. I only got my orders for this morning, so that's about, I guess, half a day so far. I was asking about how long you've been in the Mountain Lion gang. Never mind. I'll just leave the hostages with you, and I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Cool. I'll do my best, Miss Jane. Yeah, this guy's jacked. Jesus, look at them traps, bro. I don't have a bad back standing like that, though, dude. Don't touch it. Ah, what's that, Jane? Is your wrist sore? You probably hurt it in fighting the officers. Don't put any pressure on it. You could tear a muscle. No way. I was just giving it a tap. Ow. Ow. Jeez. Now, do you believe me? I believe you. What should I do, Jane? Unfortunately, you're done for. Unless you've got the supply manifest for this transfer station, then I might be able to scrounge some medicine for you. Supply manifest? Coming right up. I'll grab that for you right now. She's just blagging him, yeah. After easily securing the supplies manifest from the gangsters, Jane is able to estimate the scope of this transfer station based on the various supply levels. They've stocked up quite a large supply of anti-corruption serum and protective equipment, enough to support plenty of people here for quite a while. They've even got some everyday necessities. That means that this transfer station may play a far more important role than I expected. Excellent. How's it looking, Jane? Any medicine in there that I can use? Yeah, these two. One's an ointment and the other's you take orally. Rub the ointment where it hurts twice a day, morning and evening. Great. What about the oral one? Do I take it before eating? No, that one's bubble gum. It just gives you something to do, so you won't scratch your wounds. Oh, I get it. Thank you so much. Smart underling. Congratulations to me. What for? Why, congratulations on your promotion, of course. Didn't the boss man Razor himself say he wanted you as his personal bodyguard? Guess you really are the best. It's too early for any congratulations right now. He also said in due course. Hey, that's just a formality. It's just a matter of when, not if. Ha! I knew you weren't just some. What's the word for it? Average James? I think you mean Average Joe. Ah, yes, that's it. That's the one. Once you're a bodyguard, these transfer stations are going to fall under your control, and then you can help us little guys out a smidgen, right? Ah, how sweet of you. But if the bodyguards run this transfer station, who leads the retreat from here? The Lion's Den? Is that their job too? I don't know about any of that top secret stuff, but every time we retreat to the Lion's Den, it's always the big boss or his bodyguards who lead us through the hollow. I've been through this transfer station tons of times now. I see. Alright. But you should rest for now. The female voiceovers of these games always sound like they're moments away from giving you a right bollocking. Jane walks over to a quiet corner and starts pondering the next steps in her plan. Either that or they're like gonna milk it like a cow. Okay, time to sort things out. There's too much going on. Gotta take things one step at a time. About supplies, about the transfer station, about the hostages. The guards watching over the hostages seem like jittery newbies. Should be a piece of cake to scare them or trick them. Doesn't seem like it'll be hard to bust through these guards and rescue the hostages. About supplies. From the supplies manifest, you're able to tell that this transfer station has abundant supplies and a full complement of personnel. In other words, this should be one of the core hiding places for the mountain lions. Based on what some of the new gangsters said, they have to follow a consigliere if they want to evacuate from the hollow or to the lion's den. Have I pronounced that right? Consigliere. It's consigliere, isn't it? I've heard that word before, but I didn't know that's what it meant. Was it like a guide, a consigliere then? I've heard the word before, but I didn't know that's what it meant. An advisor or counselor. This kind of works. Guess that kind of makes sense. Counsel, doesn't it? Consigliere. That makes it highly likely that this transfer station is the only way to get through the lion's den. That's that. Time to reward myself in an energy bar. At least things don't seem too bad right now. The biggest wildcard here is not knowing when Razor is going to show up again. We better find some more clues about the lion's den before he gets back, just to be safe, and get the hostages out of here as soon as possible. Let's explore the area around the transfer station first. Since this is the route, there's got to be some useful clues nearby. Okay. Baddie boo. Thanks for all your hard work. Anything going on around the exits? Miss Jane, just do my job, ma'am. Everything is shipshape at the entrance and exits. Very good. Is this your bang boo? Does it have a carrot? Ah, no. It belongs to the transfer station. It records carrot data around the perimeter. The big boss just updated it before he left. Excellent. I'll leave you to your patrols then. Huh? Patrols? What patrols? We have lots of people at the transfer station plus hostages too. We need to ensure it's safe here, which requires dispatching patrols as needed to drive off nearby ethereals. Do I gotta take on ethereals now? Do I have to do it on my own? What? You don't want to go? Not into obeying the boss's orders? What? It's your mouth. Why would I ever disobey an order from the boss? I'm just, you know, right? It's just, you know. I mean, it's not that I don't want to go. It's just, look at me, you know? I just, you know? Alright. That's enough already. Give me supplies for 2 people, and I'll go out on patrol myself. For real? That's amazing, Miss Jane. I knew you were strong and kind. I promise I'll pack only the best rations and medicine for you. Great. Now we have all the supplies we need to make our escape. So, Miss Jane, when are you thinking of heading out? Right now. Give me that bang boo. I'll head out right now. And don't forget those supplies I mentioned. Cool. I'll put together those supplies then right away. Don't worry, nobody will find out. So I was cleaning the kitchen up a bit and got a sandwich. Pick a sandwich. Pick a sandwich. Any sandwich. Jane, isn't it? Yeah, we're on, Jane.
Let's start investigating. The target's over there.
How?
Let's search some other areas.
I'm guessing we've got to interact with these,
A high-powered security laser grid. I'm not going to rush things. Let's go around. There are security doors everywhere. Maybe they lead to something useful.
miscellaneous items.
This crate appears to be pretty new. Must be gang stuff. It's never easy, is it?
He's a pretty badass bang boo.
An unbound security card. What luck. Let's give it a try.
System processing, valid member permissions, level 3 detected, access granted. Deactivate the system, new security module has been shut down. Yeah.
Great. Open it. Let's keep going.
Switch them off.
Let's keep going.
It's not in the animation for it to stop running, look, it's just to show off her ass. You know? I'm not mad, I'm just saying. Is Jane stealing again? Yeah, it's no good.
It could have intel, so it's worth checking. It's never easy, is it?
Welcome to the stream as well. System in sleep mode. Valley member. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
So I'm gonna yell at her or slap her again. I was gonna say something that makes me sound like a right gooner.
This will take us to the other side of that blocked off area.
Now, you're the prey.
Hey, yo guys, if you are watching on YouTube as well, be sure to drop a like on the stream. It's very much appreciated. Helps out a lot as well. Love your faces for it also.
Ready or not. Here. Let's keep going.
So I mean, that animation's just to show off the cheeks, innit?
Great.
We
made it around. Let's get investigating.
This is why Chinese and Japanese devs are killing it nowadays. I get it, you know?
Let's keep going.
Is it a badass little bang move?
Let's keep going.
She's a lot of fun though, man. I'm so glad I got her.
Great.
Got pulled her off that like what, 7 pools? I played the game for a while. 7 pools popped her. We backed off there.
Another mechanism. Let's find a way around it. Hopefully, this is the last door.
Want some more? The final act begins now.
Finally made it.
I'll make it painless.
Get fucked up, bro, by the bang move.
It's never easy, is it?
Oops, sorry. No escape.
Get out
Finally
of
made
here.
it.
There's actually a painting of one of them on the wall. What the hell? Somebody likes ethereals. Oh shit. Can't access without the Crown Guard permissions. Level 5 now. That's a shocker. The IY36 passage security has been upgraded and increasing ether activity and rising frequency. The spatial fissures detected. Please proceed with caution. You can't just force our way through. I guess that's it. Head back to the transfer station. It's almost time anyway.
Hope there'll be some leads about the lions.
Okay.
then.
We'll just jump over that really, couldn't we? Just hop over, you know? You see how, like, agile you are. Welcome back, Miss Jane. You're tough as nails. You can trash the sweet talk. Have you finished packing what I asked for? All done. You can relax. Should I go get it for you right now? Yeah, do, bitch. Not right now. I'll let you know when I need it. Cool. If there's nothing else you need, is it okay if I take off to watch the show? What show? Can I get TV signal here? Show? What show? It's starting soon over there. As soon as he finished talking, the whole transfer station erupts into a hubbub as though they were a crowded pub brawl. Some of the gangsters are enjoying R&R surround, a couple of figures, one thin and one stocky. Oh, okay. What's going on? All these people making a stir. And who's that guard in the middle? And that one with the loud voice? What were you just talking about? I just meant it ain't right to take a hostage food like that. Are you lecturing me? Are you teaching me what to do? I'm not. I never do that to you. I was just explaining things. Based on the boss's orders, we've got to take care of the hostages. Food, water, and anti-corruption serum. They need it all. In the distance, a voice booms from out of the hostage cell. Yeah, he's right. Oh yeah, and some muscle relaxant for the officer. This time, the voice from the hostage cell changes. No, that won't be necessary. Are you saying that I am supposed to live like a beggar while we all look after this stupid pub set weasel? It's just so we can adjust rations for everyone at the transfer station. And technically, he's a stupid cat, right? Oh, you got jokes, huh? Do these guys really get wound up so easily? I haven't even found any clues leading to the lion's den yet, so I don't need this chaos. I need to put a stop to this fast. The crowd jeers noisily as the things look more and more as though a fight is about to break out. What's going on? What are you fighting about? Jane, this business is between us two men, not you. I'm going to deliver a brutal lesson to this little coward about what the Mountain Lion Gang rules are. Not my business. Are you lecturing me now, teaching me what to do? The hairs on the back of the savage and burly gangster's neck rose as though he was about to take his anger out on the impudent Jane. However, in a flash... I'm just giving him a lecture on the rules. He's a newbie cub yet, and here he is, terrified of an officer. That's just embarrassing for us as a gang, and embarrassing for our big boss. What? I'm not terrified of that officer, I just... Shut it. Got it? You calm down just like that. I thought I'd have to really teach him a lesson there. That saved me a lot of hassle. But did he shit himself? Listen up, everybody. We're not down some dark alleyway downtown, and we're not at the Grey Street markets. We are deep inside the damn hollows, for crying out loud. We're not here on vacation. There are ethereals stalking around outside the transfer station, and there are officers patrolling just beyond those ethereals. Dude, I can't fucking read today. Big Boss Razor, he's working his butt off as we speak to get us all out of this predicament. He does not want anyone causing any more trouble for him right this moment. So rest up if you need to, and if you've still got the energy to cause any trouble, save it for when we deal with the officers. Do you hear me? The gangsters gathered there, all muttered in agreement before the crowd slowly dispersed. Peace was restored to the transfer station. Alright, let's ask that loudmouth what he knows about the switches here while the wind's still knocked out of his sails. Right, bruh. It's you. What are you doing this time? Can't you keep it down? What? I can't reprimand my subordinate and now I can't even speak freely? Hey, being loud doesn't break the boss's rules, does it? Huh? Do you want to redeem yourself or not? Then keep it down. I do. Listen up. Using force and intimidation will only make people resent you. If you want to be truly respected, you need to demonstrate strengths that go beyond just brute force. I know that. Softly. Of course I'm aware of that. To be more precise, what am I supposed to do? You're a veteran of the Mountain Lion gang, and you've been here much longer than me. Just show us how well you know about the gang, okay? For instance, didn't you say that you were studying the rules of this transfer station? Show us what you've learned. How many members are permanently stationed here? What are the standards for supplies? What is the situation in the surrounding area? One patrol team is always stationed here. The standard for supplies, supplies should be prepared for 3 standard safe corruption cycles. The surrounding area includes evacuation passages with mechanisms. How do we evacuate via those passageways? If I remember correctly, you have to get through a series of mechanisms and use a special electronic keycard held by a designated person too. This is something I can share with others? Is this something I can share with others? Of course not. That was a test of your confidentiality awareness. You did well. Anyway, use your knowledge to prove your qualifications as senior and stop getting into brawls. Work hard on it, and as for supply distribution, I'll think of something. I see, so the final mechanism needs to be a special electronic keycard. My man's a dickhead. Dumb fuck. Do I need a dictionary? Could do one. Didn't I tell you not to touch it? Miss Jane, the ointment works like a charm, but the wound is so itchy that I have to scratch it. Unless you want to contract some sort of disease, grin and bear it. Chew the gum to take your mind off things. I am chewing some already. I've eaten half of it already, but I'm still itchy. Let me ask you a question and I'll tell you what to do based on how you answer. You're in charge of distributing supplies around this transfer station, right? Where did all those switches used in the construction of the station come from? The guard doesn't slow down his chewing at all, but his eyes slightly narrow. Madam Jane, why are you asking me about this? I was just on a patrol around the perimeter of the base and found a few of our switches in the signs of severe corruption. It could be Ethereal's messing with them, or perhaps it's just bad luck. I want to get in some spare parts now ahead of time. Why? You don't need to worry about that, right? Now though, do you, Miss Jane? I want to keep making a name for myself. The Razor said that when the time comes, he's promoting me to be his bodyguard, but I can't wait that long. I want it now, so I need to find more chances for me to show off. Get it? The serious expression on the guard's face lasts for only a few seconds before it relaxes. Hehe. So you want to climb that ladder faster, huh? I didn't take you for such a hustler, Miss Jane. Those devices come from all over the place, and most are converted from materials on site or looted. You can try the black market if you want to repair them, Miss Jane. Got it? I'll keep that in mind. You take care of yourself. I've got to get going. Huh? Hang on. I've answered all your questions. Aren't you going to tell me how to get rid of this itch? My cheeks are getting sore from all this chewing. Really? And congratulations, that's actually the way to do it. Vigorously chewing gum like that makes the muscles in your cheeks sore and the pain so overpowering that you won't even think about your itchy hands. Huh? Jane paces about leisurely as she begins to think out her next steps. We've got the key intel. It's time to come up with some countermeasures. What should I start with? The Lions are mad about having to share supplies with the hostages. If this continues, things are going to slip out of my control sooner or later. Showing up with more food and medicine won't just solve a problem here. It'll also improve my standing with the rest of the gang. The last switch near the transfer station needs a special keycard to open, and it's being improvised out of spare parts, which means creating a fake keycard to brute force it shouldn't be tricky at all, seeing as the NEPS has just the facilities needed to do just that. Looks like I'll have to find a way to duck out, find a precinct, and secretly put together a master keycard using their tech. It'd be a good chance for me to get some food, medicine, and other supplies to appease these thugs at the transfer station and keep them from venting their anger on the hostages. I should chat with the guard at the gate and see if I can find a way out. Okay. See the exit henchman to go to the Ballet Twins area. What up, fool? You seem pretty disappointed. Do you like rubbernecking? Miss Jane, you can't call us rubberneckers. Who do you take us for? We're the Mountain Lion Gang. We are founded on force. A lion's always got to sharpen its claws, right? Oh, well. Oh, well said. I'll leave the next patrol up to you then, so you can sharpen those claws of yours. Now, that's totally cool. Patrolling is a great opportunity for me, and it's you know, right, what I mean? It's not that I don't want to go. It's just, look at me, you know? It's you know. Right, your mouth's sharper than your claws at this point. But listen up. You're in charge of the transfer station exit, right? I want to duck out for a sec. Huh? You want to go outside into the hollow? The big boss said we shouldn't do anything rash. I can't make that decision, Miss Jane. I've Of course, I'm going out for the sake of our brothers. Didn't those two almost come to blows over supplies? I want to go out and fetch more food and drink for everyone. More supplies and we can all hold on to a little more. It isn't easy in this line of work. What's wrong with earning a little on the side? I see. I get what you're saying, but I mean, the rules are set by the boss, and a pipsqueak like me don't got the power to go against him. It's, you know, right? What I mean is, you know, let me think it over. Alright, enough. Just tell me what you want. I want to watch a thriller, the port peak, the director's cut, either on a disc or videotape. Whatever, I just need that movie now. I've got all the gear to watch it. Alright. Got it? Next time you have a request, cut the BS and just tell me straight. Alright, Miss Jane. You have no idea how boring it is standing guard here. There's no signal in the hollow and I can't even stream any movies. So I'm really holding out for you to bring that movie. Come on, I'll show you how to get out. Alright. Dude wants to watch some action. Okay, that's as far as I can take you. Next up, you need to find a girl with pink hair. She's our insider on the outside. Our insider on the outside, and she can help you out with whatever need or whatever you need or wherever you want to go. I told her the basics when I left the hollow. I see. You better head back before the ethereals start to gather here again. Is he on about what's her name? Was it Rain? Was he on about Nicole? Alright, see ya. Don't forget my movie. Bro, can't talk. Oh, he's brought us right here. Okay. Obtain more supplies, find out master key card, obtain the port peak videotape. Yeah, the waist is tiny, innit? Oh, it's just it's a mountain lion gang liaison. Hey there, I'm Jane. A young woman with a slightly cocky but wary look in her eyes turns to look at Jane, eyes fixed firmly on her face. There's something on my face. I never expected to see such a beautiful lady joining up with a mountain lion gang. I thought you were all rough around the edges like Razor. Ah, speak for yourself. That guard already explained everything. I'm on the outside, so if you need to go anywhere, just talk to me. If you want to get back to transfer station, just tell me. I'll be around. Got it. I'll come find you when I need you. Speaking of which, I do need your help with something else, beautiful. This list here, just help me put together these supplies. Whatever it costs, I'll give you an extra 30% for your work. How about it? As straightforward as you are beautiful. Alright, I'll send someone for your supplies. And by the way, I like you. Can I add you on Knock Knock? Yo, somebody needs to make a rule 34 of these two. Heh, get me that stuff and I'll think about it. I'll leave things to you then. Excellent. That's the supply secured. Next up is that master key card. You know? Just saying. Where are you off to, beautiful? Oh. Okay, I know a way that avoids next patrols. Come on. Mountain lion gangs just order any people that want to make a living from the hollows. That's our past. One rule 34 coming up. Rule 34 coming up. Yes, please. Yes, please. Take it to go. We made it to the Luminous Square branch, but unfortunately Operation Hooked is still top secret, and I'm not a public security officer. If I just strut in there without warning, they'll arrest me. I have to keep out of sight. They've still got officers stationed, how professional, but a pain in the neck for me right now. Is there any way to lure people outside for a while? Ugh, it reeks of booze and vomit here. These drunks are a bit too much. And they're starting to harass the other citizens. I should stop them first, then figure out... Wait, there seems to be a perfect solution for both sides. She's kind of tall as well, isn't she? Idle drunk. Here's your order. It's the finest, most aromatic, top quality stuff. Huh? Hey, who are you? Trust me, run inside the precinct. They're being unfair to you right now. You need to ditch them. Oh, I get it. What? What's my order again? Hurry, hurry to be gone. It's right in the private room up ahead. Wow, they gave us a dish for free. Go, go, go. Right here, come this way. Now go on, run. Run into the precinct. Under Jay's lead, the band of drunks rush into the public security precinct, completely ignoring the on-duty officer trying to block them off. Excellent, I made it in. Now that everyone's distracted, I can raid the equipment room for that key card. But that's worth cash money. It's fucking good, isn't it? They got to the interior equipment room in this locker, got to punch in a 6-digit code. Wait, he wrote a little note about the passcode down the bottom here. Some absent-minded officer. What are the first 3 digits? Oh. What are the last 3 digits? Incorrect passcode. I shouldn't look. Okay. Kaloo. Kaloo. A whole stack of banners. None of them seem to have any numbers on them, though. It's a record of hollow disasters and how they were handled. I remember all 4 of these. It's a record of hollow disasters and how that, yeah. Of which 101, 209 appeared twice, 101, 213 appeared twice, 101, 218 appeared twice, and 101, 225 appeared thrice. 101, 225. It's open, time's running out and those drunks will soon be all taken care of. Gotta hurry inside to the equipment room and get the master key card. Finally, access to the equipment room. The master key card should be in here somewhere, and the lights are out. Whatever I'm used to operating in the dark. As for the footage captured by the corridor surveillance camera, I'll just have to wait for Zhu and Officer Byron to help me with it. Jane carefully slips into the equipment room. The master key card is a low-level Nepsis asset, and Jane quickly finds one by rummaging around in the dark. As she leaves the room, the ruckus between the drunks and the officers out in the lobby is still raging on. I've got the master key card. That liaison should have gotten the supplies by now, right? The only thing left to do is somehow score the movie that kid asked for, but where am I going to get it? There's a cinema over at Lumina Square. Let's check it out. Oh, let's get the videotape, boys. Get the videotape. I paid to walk away, otherwise there'd be mistakes. My face makes quite a good chair. Would you like a seat? Jane instantly changes the tone of her voice to transform into that of an enthusiastic but naive movie novice. Good evening. Is this where I can buy movies? You want to buy a movie here? Are you for real? You want to just buy the whole master print? Wow, I can't believe there's fans out here even more hardcore than us. I'm touched. Good evening, miss. I assume you're wondering if you can buy discs for home viewing here. Cinemas usually don't sell them. Oh, is that so? I thought you could buy them here. I'm looking for a movie my friend recommended. I think it has a mountain in the title, and it's a thriller. That's a little bit vague. Travis, you got any idea? I'm not sure either, but I know someone who'd know. Miss, if you don't mind renting it, I know a good store. They have a massive collection and a wide variety, and the owners are very knowledgeable. They'll definitely be able to help. Wow, that sounds amazing. What's the name of this store? It's called Random Play. It's close by over on 6th Street. If you're quick, you should be able to get there in time before they shut for the night. Great, at least I know I can find the movie on 6th Street. Public transportation will get me there quickly, but with my current identity, it's too dangerous. I should go back and find the contact. She might be able to help. See your contact to visit 6th Street area. Well, let's go. Let's go get her then. The city is beautiful though, isn't it, in this game? It does make me want to explore more of it, you know what I mean? like I want to go all over the places. I want to do it all. I want to see it all. I want to see the sights. Oh, wrong way. Just run them. Anyway, wasn't that a porn star? Ron Jeremy. You want me to do some wrong things to them? Where you need to get to? Do you know how to get to 6th Street? Of course I do. It's tiny. Just come with me. I know the routes to avoid the pub set patrols. Oh yeah, I've pretty much put together all those supplies you asked for. I'll be ready to go back when you do. Supplies are good, so it's a master key card now. That movie's all that's left. Time to find that video I saw. What was it called again? Random Play. Dude, how big she is compared to her, and these two are like chatting each other up and talking about adding each other online. I can imagine Jane choking her out, man. Not like in a fucked up way. I said it's so wrong. Several minutes ago, outside the 6th Street metro station, exit Bell and Weiser, walking home from Luminous Square. That's sus.
Finally
That was
back.
sus.
Ugh, seriously. That officer lady said the renewal process is going to be fast. Now it's dark already. And I'm so hungry.
Aren't we back late because of all that shopping at Lumina Square? You can't blame the public security officer for that.
Why do you always have to side with somebody else, bro? Even if I was shopping for a while, you could still blame the licensing office for taking so long and affecting the store's business.
Either way, it's because you went shopping. Alright,
Shut up, Wise.
I don't
Fuck
want to
you.
fight. You're hungry too, yeah? Let's get back to the store, check things over, then get some food. And I'm picking the place today since all the shopping affected business at the video store.
Honey Bell.
How come?
Honey Bell.
You're definitely just going to pick noodles again. Let's make a bet. If no customers come by, then I get to choose.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, little missy, but it looks like you'll be eating noodles tonight.
Huh? Who are you?
Excuse me. Are you two the owners of this video store? I'd like to rent a movie.
Long after inside the Random Play store.
I see. You want to rent a thriller that's about mountains. If we use that as a keyword, then...
It's all my fault. I wasn't paying attention and forgot what the exact title was. Who knew it'd be so hard to remember?
Like, moving with
It's
Jane.
a tough search for one thing. But secondly, well...
And Nicole.
We've already shut down for the day. Rebooting our
they should
computers
definitely
and
do that.
getting all your customer info would be a bit of a hassle now.
Turn the second
see.
bedroom into a game room
Seems
and then
that's a
just all
problem for
sleep in
you.
the same bed together.
Well,
keep warm.
I guess I'd better
you know?
try my luck at another
Save on the
more
heating bill, wouldn't you?
professional video store then.
I think.
Well,
You're
good for
smart.
you then, Missy. Since I'm not
You know,
technically
times
a
are hard.
customer, I guess you won't have to eat noodles
Yeah,
tonight.
and me as well, actually, yeah.
Hold
why
on
not,
one
why
moment
not
there,
her
dear
as well?
customer.
All of them, you know?
On second thought, you came all this way just to see us, so we should honor your effort and find this movie for you.
Can all pull their earnings, can't they?
Are you
You know?
sure? Then what about rebooting all the
Inflation and shit.
computers and that other stuff?
We can just start a tab under your name for now. It should be fine.
Huh? You sure are quick when it comes to business, bro.
What? I just want to prove that Random Play is the most professional video store there is in town. Excuse me, but about your friend who wants to see the movie, what are they like? Are they brave?
He acts brave on the outside, but doesn't really dare to do anything ever. And he's great at making excuses.
Sounds like an entry-level thriller fan. Oh, isn't that about the same as you, Wise? Which of the new thrillers have you dared to watch?
It might be better
I
not
got-
to
hey,
use me
look,
as
trust
the
me, man.
benchmark, Belle.
I'll make
As
it
the
work.
owner-operator of a video store, I watch each and every movie with the same professional attitude.
Nice. Then after dinner, let's do a little thriller movie marathon.
So far, I've only dared to watch Silent Valley, The Big Hollow, and The Port Peak.
Ah, I've heard of Silent Valley before, but I don't think that's the one my friend wanted.
Really? The Big Hollow doesn't really have much to do with mountains, and it's not even a thriller. So it has to be the Port Peak then. A brutal chainsaw-wielding monster haunts a bunch of backpackers in these wintry mountains. There's plenty of thrilling action with splattering blood and gore. Practically every scene has prop arms and organs bleeding all over the place.
I think I'm going to have vegetarian noodles tonight.
Judging by your description, I'd say that it's definitely the port peak then. Thank you so much. You really helped me out here. I won't forget it.
Wait a second, miss.
You can keep the change. Use what's left over to treat your sister to her favorite dessert. It's on me. Bye now.
Wow, that rat Byron girl sure has that riz. I love her.
I was going to say that she forgot to put her name down in the account book.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to call it there. I gotta go get Rosie from work. Belle needs Jesus. She's a psychopath. Ooh, give me the goodies. Give me the goodies. Give me the goodies. While we're here though, let's just do a cheeky pull, because gotta do a bit of gamba. Bit of gamba. Trash. Alright. We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her.
We fighting? Take me.
Yeah, we're fighting, man. Definitely, we're play fighting for sure. And guys, appreciate you coming out, man. Thank you very much for hanging out today. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already checked out my video that I uploaded today, guys, go check it out. I'll hopefully have another video up. Maybe today, actually. We might upload the Never Needs to Ever Needs video. I do want to upload the new HoYoverse video as well. I've got the hiccups. Yeah, go check it out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys. If I don't see you later, because I plan on trying to get alive again tonight, actually. If I don't see you later, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all in a little bit. All right? See you later. Good night.